Instagram to work.
Yes.
Welcome.
we're on. Hey, happy TMM. We have special guest joining us because she's the most adorable living creature that has ever been and ever will be. Kristen, will you introduce our special guest, please? She's gonna
Yes.
you.
I'm just getting us connected on Instagram.
Sounds like I'm trying to actually comment on here.
Sorry,
and
Kristen
do the
actually
work.
is
There
the
we go.
reason she's like making sure things actually function around here. And I said, please stay on because you have a puppy that you're bottle feeding.
This is our newest team member. Kristen, tell us all about her.
Okay.
Never seen him in
This
my
is
life.
Indy. She's 9 weeks old. And yes, this is basically a baby food pouch, but it's just dog food.
And she hates it. Look how much she hates that.
Puppy. What kind of breed is she?
So she's an Australian Shepherd puppy.
Good
And she
eyes.
just
Oh my God.
went to her first puppy class, and
She's just
she was
so
such a good student. She's
So Kristen is our team member that when we showed the aerial acrobatics photos, that was Kristen, and we were just joking that the puppy needs to like get in on that act somehow. We're not like quite sure where she would fit in, but like I feel
gotta
like
happen.
this is the future.
Kristen used to train dogs in agility.
Yes.
So I feel like that's a natural next step is like putting them in the air on a ribbon.
Yeah.
I think it could be a future like bridal week act.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kristen at the ceiling. We have high ceilings. I mean, and the dogs have to be there, but the dogs are trained to run in circles like it's a circus.
Yes.
I'm bringing a certain kind of energy today. Sorry to make you just jump on here, Kristen. That was a requirement. This was the warm opening we needed today because we have a whole bunch to talk about. Like a lot of surprises today. So Kristen, you are good to go and help us
Stop getting
run
eaten.
shit. And maybe your puppy needs a nap. I don't know what to do with her.
I wanna
right now.
hold
She's
it.
the most basic
Okay.
thing I've ever
Say
seen.
bye-bye.
Bye, baby.
Hi, baby.
I just know how she smells. You know that puppy smell? Like I just,
Oh, she's into it.
you want me to smell you?
She likes Melanie's sounds.
Okay, well now we're all left with that. Whatever.
Well,
that
now
was.
it's just us.
Okay, I know. It's so lame. It's so
So
lame.
boring.
Anyway, welcome to the Tuesday morning meeting. I'm Melanie Casey of Melanie Casey Jewelry. This is our VP, Katie. We
Hello.
are designing the second part of a ring today that we started last week, and I could not finish because it's the most complex ring I think we have ever made. We're making two. I am keeping one because it has my original gemstone that I purchased when I visited Africa when I was in my 20s. We're finally setting it for me. And then we have a second gemstone that is better, way better quality, way prettier. It's a Malahi garnet, and that one will be offered for sale as soon as we can. well, Katie will explain that part, but like also depending on how the design comes out, making sure it's actually settable and actually makeable. But we'll check with the team
It's a
after
tricky
we
one
have
today. If we can design it where it's settable for the team, it will be on our website, melaniecasey.com at 5 p.m. today. And our Tuesday morning meeting designs are 15% off for 24 hours only. So this is a one and done, one of a kind piece. So if you love it, oh, hi, Kristen. If you love it, make sure, did you just do that to her?
No, I didn't. She did to herself, thank God. No.
Okay, I thought you were just like messing with her screen now. Anyway, if you love it, get on at 5 p.m. today so you can purchase it. And that's what I have to say about that.
Yeah. So, okay, so we've got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. We have
Yes,
a major announcement, but I'm gonna wait because we have a gift card to give away. And we have bridal week discussion as well.
Yes. Okay. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna pull our grand prize winner from last week. So what we do on these Tuesday morning meeting calls, if this is your first time, is we pull names. Kristen has added a form to our comments here. Wherever you're watching us, it'll be pinned where you are. Just put your name and email address in there. And throughout our call today, I'm going to pull a few of you to win $100 virtual gift card to MelanieCasey.com. But we also have a grand prize winner from last week, which is a $250 one. So I'm going to pull that right now. Oh, Shannon, happy anniversary. That's so exciting. Wow. Taser is
Hey,
at
so
the
Christy
Guinness
just had.
store.
Oh, no,
Wow.
genius. Genius. I think that was a typo. Christy just had the best idea ever. So did you know that we started the TMM on December 9th, 2025, and we have designed 69 new designs together. Today will be our 70th design. And to celebrate the 70th design, our genius Christy just decided, and I agree, that it's a $270 gift card winner
Why
instead
not?
of 250.
70
I love it.
designs?
No, that's repulsive. Do you
I feel
realize
like
how
I would have
exhausting that
guessed.
sounds? If we had to if we had written that down as a goal, I would have just been like, nope,
No, goals should be
nope.
attainable.
Yeah, we're not doing that. I'd rather run a
I
marathon. Just kidding. Would never
gross.
rather. I would never
Um,
rather run a mile. We're not. We're joking.
Did I tell you that Lyndon's training for a marathon? Because he's
You
insane.
did
My
not.
husband. Yeah. He did a
Is he
half
very
in the
fit?
fall.
I bet he's very fit.
He
I want to see
hasn't
virtually.
historically been, and he has historically hated running. But he loves like outdoors and hiking. And so he was just like,
Oh.
I need an easy way to stay in shape. And now he's a friggin' fast marathon runner. Anyway, yes, I think 270 is a great idea. And I'm gonna pull that person right now. Drum roll, please. Oh, I don't think I've seen this name before. Wendy A. Wendy, it is you. I hope that you're here. But even if you're not, I'm going to send you this to your email and you'll get that in a few minutes. The other super exciting thing. Oh, so the rest of you enter your name and email address for drawing today. The other very, very exciting thing is that today is the day. And it is the day of Bridal Week RSVPs will hit your inboxes, your email inboxes at noon. So like as soon as we're done with TMM, you're going to go to your email. You're going to find the RSVP. If you know that you're coming,
today.
do your RSVP like right away. If you are not sure that you're coming, you probably have you probably can wait a little bit, especially if you're not picking on what time you come. But I do not want to guarantee that these RSVP spots will last at all. So do it as soon as you can, please. Noon today. Okay, I'm going to issue this gift card.
That is so exciting. I can't believe we're here. Can you believe we're
I
here?
know,
That we have
it's like
RSVPs
actually
already. Do we want to? I'm having a little bit of Wi-Fi issue on my laptop.
Okay.
My phone, I think, is okay. Can you hear me okay? But I'm
Yeah.
changing my Wi-Fi settings real quick on my, so I can't share my screen right now anyway. So announcement time is actually perfect. I'll need like a few minutes. I'm gonna quickly start. Can we actually talk about the RSVPs? Like people may not even, if you weren't here last year or the year before and saw the fiasco that is RSVPing. Do you
Yeah.
remember how many slots there are for, like, it's every two, remind me? It's every 2 hours slots because we expect people will
Yes.
need about that amount of time in the
Yes.
event. And then how many slots do we have per?
Christy, you're gonna correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe we have, oh wait, actually I
Is it
need
15 or something?
20, 25. Christy, tell
I
me.
don't think it's-
But we have slots, like Melody said, for 2-hour time slots. So the event itself goes from noon until 8 p.m. on October 16th of this year. And it's in Andover, Massachusetts, which is where our studio is. We have 50 RSVP slots per 2-hour time frame. And it doesn't mean that you're like, you have to stay for 2 hours. If you just know what you want to come in, have a glass of champagne, get your swag bag, purchase your piece and leave, that's totally fine. It is, you do have to RSVP yourself if you want a swag bag. And you want a swag bag. Just let me tell you that up front.
Should I show a little corner of what our swag bag looks like?
Melanie, Diane, Casey. Okay.
I thought you were gonna say my native. Is it my native last name? Now I can't remember the real word for it.
Maiden.
Thank you.
Which
Thank
is
you.
like a very sexist term, actually, that I've never
Yeah.
really figured out. That I don't
Yeah.
like that.
Well,
Anyway,
it's my native last name instead.
it
from
is
now
your
on.
native
That's
language
how it
last
works. You keep explaining how RSVP works and what you get while I am right. I'll be right back.
she's gonna spoil it all. It's okay. It's just for
I'm
Tiana.
not supposed to be doing this today. I'm just bringing this kind of energy.
Yeah, I
I'm
can
only
tell.
starting a tiny. So last year we had these handle bags that nobody could carry on their shoulders. Hold on, I'm having. So
This
you're
is-
gonna have to use your imagination.
Not that much imagination.
I don't know what it could be. I don't know. Guys, you have to promise not to screenshot this and share because I want it to be really surprising and exciting for
Oh
people.
my god.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. All right. That's it. That's all I will allow you to do. Okay. So all of that to say, okay, that's two things.
Okay,
Get
okay,
away.
sorry,
Go away.
I'm sorry.
Okay. All of that to say,
so good.
RSVP, because if you want whatever that mysterious thing is that Melanie just showed you with along with some other swag, you have to do your own RSVP. So if you're coming with your friend, you're gonna send the RSVP link to your friend and say, sign yourself up. Do not add that friend as your +1 because then they will not get the swag. If you're coming with your partner or your child and they don't care about swag, they can be your +1. RSVP for swag.
And obviously, this isn't all of it either because we're very, I think here at Melanie Casey Jewelry, we are very good at gifting
I think that is a strong
and
suit.
surprises. I think it's a
Yes.
skill that we have.
Sometimes to some of our chagrin.
To some of our, yeah, it's my worst side because it is
Okay.
just straight up for the fun of it. Because you know the swag is, it's stuff I want.
It is. It's stuff that Melanie has been pining over and
I'm
searching
like,
for.
I
She's like, I'll just
really
make it.
need, I really need an ultrasonic for my house, and I don't want
Yeah.
a big machine, and that's what we did last year.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah.
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 So
it works out for us all. Okay, Elise is asking, it's okay to RSVP and then cancel if something happens, like it has the past 2 years for me, right? And then email the team to open those spaces up again. So for most of you, yes. For Elise, no. If you have to come, you're required to come, but everybody else, yes, you can. If you're not sure, or like if you get sick or your plans change, obviously there's no like penalty or whatever. If you sign up and then your plans change, you can't come, you just
yeah, you
email
don't have
us.
to pay for the RSVPs. So
No, you don't have to pay for anything.
Christy's yelling at me in Slack to not show the. Well, I think when she said don't show all the goods, she meant my possible dress malfunction. I think she was okay,
Oh.
Christy, about me
Christy,
showing
was it the
swag.
boob
I think she
goods
said all
or
the
the
goods,
swag?
like the goods, or she just like realized that I blew us up bad on. So, why am I so bad at secrets?
You're so bad at secrets. I don't know. It's because you like
I basically
you
told
get
both
excited.
of my children everything they got for their birthday like 3 months in advance. Like I'm
Oh,
the worst.
I always want to give presents
Yeah.
early. I know it's really hard not to.
Yeah.
Or I do the thing where it's like, oh, we're at the store and you're begging for that. Well, add it to your birthday list. I guess it's a
And then
birthday
you're
present.
like, put it in the cart again.
But you have to wait till your birthday, and then we get home and it's like, okay, well, just remember this. 3 months from
Oh,
now on
wait.
your birthday, remember
Track
this.
that. Write it
Mhm.
down.
Mhm.
Chrissy did mean my physical goods. But you know
Okay.
what? This is weirdly way more secure than you realize. I shouldn't
We
try
will
to
get
prove
so
it.
many new followers though. Like,
Oh,
isn't
I
worth it.
know. Then banned. Then immediately banned. Anyway.
Just don't show your feet. Oh, fun. Laura said, I bought secret Morgan Whalen tickets for my wife for our anniversary and told her 20 minutes later. It's really hard to keep a secret.
The secret was really exciting for that hot nugget.
Okay. You know how they give Tom Holland and Mark Ruffalo fake info when filming because they can't keep a secret? They do. That's
Oh my God. Imagine you guys did that to me.
because they can't keep a secret. Wait, Tom Holland's the Spider-Man one, right? He's so
Like
kind.
him.
I heard him interviewed on Amy Poehler's podcast, and I was like,
Ooh.
"Oh, I like this guy." Married to Zendaya, right?
Fabulous.
That's
Yes.
the one.
Fabulous.
Yes, love him.
Love that.
Okay, so reminders, swag, Bridal Week, RSVPs live at noon today in your email. It'll also be on our website. So, but if you email, you'll get like the first link to it, and then it'll be live on our website also. So definitely sign up as soon as you can, get swag. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Look
Bridal
forward to
Week
seeing
in-person event this year is going to be really, really fun. If you've been here in the last year or two, it'll feel similar. Good, incredible stuff to be had that is not like that is discounted for the only time all year, and then
Yeah.
we're all there.
Yeah,
spending,
we can't
having
wait to meet
fun.
you. And it is
Yeah.
the early access to our sales. So Bridal Week is a
Yeah.
week-long event. So if you're really sad right now that you can't come, it's really okay because you're going to be able to do all of the fun things that we do on social media throughout the week and our core collection, wedding bands, engagement rings, one-of-a-kind engagement rings are
Mhm.
either on sale or they have a really good incentive added. So it's really the best time of year to make those purchases. And it's going to be live starting midnight on that Friday, I guess Saturday morning,
Yeah.
the 16th into the 17th. But the 16th is the date of October, is the date for the early access event. So you just get first dibs at the sale pieces. So especially if you want something one of a kind or limited edition that'll be on sale, as long as it's still there at Bridal Week, because it could sell at any time between now and then. I'm sorry. But you definitely want to come to the event if you have something like that. And if you can.
And I feel like we're so far away, but I have to say this just in case that things do. We have a bench max that we can make for product. So every year it's sort of like this waiting game of, okay, well, when have we run out of capacity? Like, when do we have to stop? So we always have to, frankly, we never last all the way through to the end of the time that we want with things like made to order product. But we try to keep it going as long as we can, and we try to prepare for the massive surge as much as we can, starting literally the beginning of the year. I mean, we literally talk about this all year because
We
it's
talk about Bridal
our
Week
wedding over and over.
inventory all year, and it's happening now. Like, we are sort of down to the wire right now on planning pieces to make in advance to have ready to like
Mhm.
go home with you at the event or to ship out really quickly, all the ready to ship and in stock pieces. And if you don't know, we make everything by hand. And so we have a team of jewelers. A lot of them are in our Andover studio. And if you come to Bridal Week, you'll be able to
You get to meet
and watch
them
them
and see
work.
them
It's
do the work.
so fun.
Yes.
So
It's
fun.
awesome.
They'll resize your engagement ring. If you buy an in-stock engagement ring, you can watch them resize it for you day of. It's very, very fun. But then we also have jewelers who work from their home studios, but it takes some time. As you guys know, you have to wait for our pieces. And it's just the same way when we're stocking up inventory for an event like Bridal Week, it takes a lot of time. And so our bench is sort of like all hands on deck right now for Bridal Week prep. It's a lot.
And I feel like that might be the segue to the big news of today, which is not something you guys are going to be mad at us, but it's worth it. So sorry, but Katie and I have decided we have to we got to quit this TMM thing for a little while. I'm so sorry. I don't know how else to say it. So TMM, this is our last TMM for the season because we need to start focusing our bench on stocking product that is like ready to ship, top selling pieces that are not something that we would really like. We're not redesigning that product. Like, it's stuff that we know people want and we want to have ready in time. We need the bench space to do that. And with this, we can't do that too. So I actually can only push kind of new designs that are kind of filling holes in the collection right now. And I need to focus really heavily from now until year end on the nuts and bolts of the product line.
The boring
So,
stuff.
the really boring stuff. And the bench is just up to their eyeballs at all times. And if we want to be properly ready for the entire holiday season, that work at the bench starts right now. And our product planning and all of that starts like Katie and I like already has started. And the team that makes the TMM go so smoothly, they need to start focusing on all of the craziness, the shenanigans that we go like 20 out of 10 over the holiday season.
You think this is weird? You ain't seen nothing yet.
You ain't seen nothing yet. And if you've been here in past years, you know, like, we go so hard over the year end, the whole season. So I want the team to have the freedom and flexibility to work on the projects they know they need to work on instead of us
Yeah.
like throwing watercolors at them and new drops and then product development and all of that. So we were not, I was actually expecting to be able to continue this longer in the season, but these events take for like a real
Yeah.
out of time. So yeah.
And you
But
guys know, if
there's
you've been with
plenty
us for a
coming.
while, that we will always prioritize our team and our ability to make the events wonderful for as many people as possible, without like really adding a lot of stress to the team, versus like doing like the fun, flashy, sexy part of this. Like marketing is secondary to like a healthy functioning team for us. And so we really
always.
want to make sure that they have the ability to make everything that you guys are going to want to purchase. So
And I
I'm
will say the team was equally surprised, but I
Yeah.
was just explaining to Katie, like Katie and I were both just like, we're maxed out right now. We're a little
Yeah.
maxed out.
Yeah.
And the team was like, what? Oh, like I thought this was going
I
so
know
well.
they're
Okay.
so great. They would
Cool.
do it in a heartbeat, but
They would have
you
done
know,
it all
it's
the way
like,
through the whole season for us. I know
yeah,
they would.
it's like when you know something's bad for your kid and
Yeah,
you're like,
well,
I can't
this
let you
is
do
the
that.
candy, like this is the junk food. This
Yes.
is yeah, this is the bribery. Like, yeah, exactly.
If you want to be healthy in December, you can't do TNM right now.
Yeah. But okay, and Emmy has asked, well, what are we gonna have to look forward to? Emmy, my dear, we literally do the most outrageous marketing events from the end of October, mid-October. Bridal Week kicks it off all the way
Yeah.
through the end of the year. So
Yeah.
and it heavily depends on designing with all of you in collaboration and tons of giveaways. And that's where like the season of giving starts, which is something we coined for our brand. Of course, that's like a normal term other people have
Yeah,
heard,
yeah.
but for our brand, it means something very special. And it's like our time to give back. It's the holiday season that's very, very important to like our culture as a business. So you have all of the things to
Yeah.
look forward to, is my
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
So
And
while
then I
on
think
that
they'll
note,
probably bring this
I'm gonna
back.
pull like a
But
consolation prize gift card winner.
and I'm sorry
This
you
is
missed through the holiday season. Gift
Yes,
card.
this is truly just a taste of what we do for giveaways. This is like secondary. So if you're excited about $100 gift card, just buckle up for season giving. All right, so I'm going to pull this winner, and then I'm going to read. We've got some questions about Bridal Week and stuff that we need to get to. And then Melanie, are you able to share your screen for CAD yet?
Yes, I got my
And maybe-
computer functioning, so we are there.
Perfect.
And then one last thing, because I know that you guys depend on sales and our offers and our events and all of that are extremely unpredictable. Just so you know, we cannot do The Godfather every year because it would be really bad for the business. We will not, and I'm promising you, we will not do The Godfather this year. So I don't want people to wait or expect that and then be like upset with us. So it's like it was such a special and fun thing we did last year, but like we literally we can't do it every year.
Look at Melanie
So-
being all responsible, you guys. Are you proud of her?
Well, because well, there are so many other ideas we have to. And, like we got to do all this stuff, or else, like, is it even worth doing if we're predictable?
Yeah,
Like,
we got to keep you on your toes, people.
come on. Yeah.
All right. In a fun twist of fate, Katie H is our winner.
Oh, yourself.
I like your name.
Oh, wait.
I like your no H, not
I like. Oh, okay. Like,
I like your name,
vibe.
and I'm sending you $100. Congratulations. Okay, so we've got some questions on here.
I'm gonna share my
Um,
screen and start playing around in the CAD while we
Perfect.
talk whatever through. And we have plenty of time today, so we will be
Yeah.
able to talk about the topics, discuss
Yeah.
things you guys want to discuss. Like that is
And
actually a benefit of the day today.
Yeah, jewelry questions, all that coming up later. Laura, yes, I want you to pick noon. Let's see. My mom and I want to come to Bridal Week someday, probably when my kids are bigger, so I feel less guilty flying or driving across the country while leaving my husband to manage the madhouse solo. Fair.
We get it,
It
Mom.
is so hard to travel with little kids. Oh man, Paige said my mom and I are doing what we can to bring my grandma to Bridal Week. She's jewelry obsessed and loves the East Coast. She turns 90 in September.
Oh,
Will you
think
please
it's
tell
never-
us, Paige, if she comes, send us a DM so we can make sure that we have like the elevator. I mean, the elevator is going to be working, but like if she needs any
Make sure we
accommodation.
get her like in. when she gets here. and things like
Yes,
that.
that is
Oh my
so
God.
exciting. How sweet. Laura says I need some resizing done. Should I bring it with me and leave it, or can it be done that day? It can't be done that day. Our bridal
It's
week
crazy that day.
sizing is just for stuff that's purchased at bridal week. But you can bring it and drop it off. You'll
Yeah.
have to meet with a team member and get like your form filled out and all that kind of stuff. Or you can fill out your form beforehand, and instead of shipping them to us, just bring them to the event, and you'll meet with Kaylee to get those into the queue. We have some requests already for some pieces to add to bridal week. Love it. Shoot shot.
You know, within that, the design department, Katie, we should probably just remind everybody, most of you are already in there, but like
Yeah.
the energy you're feeling to be like, we need to like talk this through. We need to like get our ideas out there. Like that is such a great place for it because our team does monitor and join and like joining the conversation in there.
Yes,
So it's a really good place for it.
if you guys are not a member yet, it's the only really good reason to join Facebook. Sorry, Zuck. It is on Facebook. You'll search Melanie Casey Community Group. It's called the Design Department. You're gonna be asked a couple questions. It's just like standard, like we don't want spam people in there. And then you'll be part of the Melanie Casey Community Group. And it is exactly that. It is a community of people who love Melanie Casey designs. Some people buy, sell, trade in there. So if there's an older piece that somebody's looking to sell, you might be able to snag it. But mostly it is for ideas and gushing about the designs that they love, and other, like, people have become true in real life friends through that. And yeah, Kristen and I are in there all the time. And we really want to keep this kind of energy going throughout the season. But that's where we'll like give the most sneak peeks into what's coming up throughout the season of giving and bridal week and Black Friday and all of the things. So please join. We'd love to see you guys in there. And if you join, will you tell me what your username is on TMM so that I know who you
Oh, so you can like link up to people.
Sometimes it's hard to be like, oh wait,
Yes.
it's that. Oh, right. Okay. Because I can't see your faces. Okay. Kaleidoscope says, if you ever host an intro to jewelry making class, I'm there. I don't know how, but OMG, that would be really fun. But you can find those locally too. Like
Oh,
any
yeah.
like art center,
Absolutely.
do like a metal smithing class, stone setting class, you can do it. Let's see. Oh, thank you for your nice notes about all of the canceling TMM for the rest of the year. We really appreciate your understanding on that.
And honestly, I think that this was born out of us being in the dead of the season that we loved was ending, and we still had all this energy.
We
And
were
it was like,
bored.
let's go, let's keep it going. And like at the beginning of the year, even though it was new and it was like a rocky start, and for some reason I couldn't stop swearing. I still don't know what happened to me. I just lost my mind. It still was like, I think it was the fun we needed in the depths of like to get creative and all that through the depths of winter.
Yeah.
So I bet you anything, we're either doing this exact model again next year or some variation of it that's equally as like intimate and just, you know, us all hanging out and all of that. So
Yeah.
we're not done with it. You just know that we like to change our mind a lot and like do other stuff. So
You
if
guys
we
know
do
there's
something different than this, it will be better though. You
Yeah.
know?
There's a reason that our marketing team motto is pivot. You know that GIF from Friends of Ross with the couch yelling pivot? That is the most frequently used GIF in our marketing Slack channel.
Yes, it
And it's
is.
exactly what Kristen
Including
sent
today.
immediately this morning after Melanie said, this is her last TMM of the season. That's funny.
They were like, wait, what do you mean? We literally have our entire like holiday season planned, like including this activity.
Yes.
And it
It's
was like,
okay.
well, I'm tired. No, it's actually not even what it is. The bench just straight up can't do more
Yes.
than what they do.
Yes. We have pushed them to their limit.
And like, I have a goal of releasing another men's collection, and men's jewelry, I struggle with it because obviously we need it to be more masculine than our typical and all that. And that's my next big to-do list. And I physically cannot do that in the public eye. I have to do that in the quiet of my own brain so that I can hate things and pull the plug. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Totally.
Just so you guys know, what I'm doing now is it occurred to me, and I'm glad I slept on this design. What you're looking at, this is the focal stone. It's like a Malaya garnet. It has like a, what is the word? razor facets is very cool. So I do think we need a little bit more like of a modern kind of interesting vibe. And then our sweep of gemstones, because the outer rail is going to be symmetrical, I think it's going to be a really cool effect where you're like, it's symmetrical and on purpose. And then we just have like decoration inside. So what I'm doing is I'm giving us some space away from the focal stone. And I've realized we're going to be able to set these and figure out how we're going to set them. And it's going to be, I'm going to add prongs along the inside and we're going to cut into this exterior rail so that they can just basically channel set for,
So they're kind of like
undercut.
tucked into the
we're going to
rail.
tuck them in and then
Cool.
it's like a faux bezel, sort of like channel set. Anyway, that is the starting point. But last week we decided we were going to add a whole bunch of diamonds around this, beyond this, because like it's supposed to be a mega statement ring. So we will be able to decide if it's just a sprinkle of diamonds or if we want to do something more structured and symmetrical in the outer area, or if we want to add some fancy cut white diamonds. But this outer rim will be gold and then it'll be purposely visible with a similar impact as like a bezel would. And then we'll decide if we want to add like what exactly the vibe is on the outside of this. And we have, this is big, but I still think we actually have some space to work with, at least in the north-south space, or like 1 millimeter diamonds like all around, things like that. So
Okay.
get your brain moving. If anyone has thoughts on that while I'm adjusting here, you let me know.
Cool.
Okay.
And just in case you guys weren't here last week, the gemstones that you see on the screen next to Melanie, those are what we're working with. So the collection below with the circle around it, that's the one that you guys are going to be able to purchase today. So that's what you're going to see on your screen. And then the stone above that, that's Melanie's stone that she got on safari in Africa. And so she's also going to make one of those for herself. So you and Melanie will have, Sisterhood of the Traveling rings, but they won't travel, hopefully.
But there's not much traveling and there's more sisterhood, you guys.
That's the sisterhood ring. Oh my gosh.
We're not doing that. That's too cute. It makes me uncomfortable.
How about
I'm
mommy
not,
and me?
I'm
How do you
feeling
feel
not good
about
with
that?
emotions, you guys, not real ones. I can't handle it.
That's funny. Oh, this is really nice. Okay, Kayla said, thank you for committing to this for so many weeks. Grateful for everything you've shared. From laughs to expanding our gemstone knowledge, I will cherish the special place on the internet. Thank you, Kayla. That's so nice.
And Kayla, we will continue doing all the crazy things.
Absolutely.
We don't know where, we don't know when, but we'll let you know.
Absolutely. Yes, Eliza, you definitely should try a jewelry class at your rec center. It would, a DD one would be extra silly and fun, and we would absolutely not learn anything at all. And so start with the rec center.
Correct.
Also DD people, and all of you who are going to join the DD. I think that there's chatter in there about a meetup at the end of Bridal Week. So like after the in studio event, there's a brewery right next to the studio, and I think people are going to gather
It's
there.
family friendly too. Very family
Yes.
friendly.
Oh yeah. Melanie's kids
My
go.
kids
It's
go
super
all the
fun.
time. Yes.
Yes.
And
And
it's not
they,
weird at all.
yeah, I think that should happen, and I need somebody, probably Deborah, hello, to take the reins on that.
Yeah,
and
and
organize
like
that. That'd be
plan
so
it so
fun.
that people feel comfortable recognizing who's in the DD and like you guys
Yeah.
can figure out like, oh, we're all sitting over here. Like, because it's hard to know. Just walk up to people and be like, are you part of the DD? And then have somebody be like, what?
Yeah.
What?
It's like
So
a
if you guys
code
can
word.
figure out how to like have like a bird signal, you all like call each other from across the room.
You too.
And that's how you
DD.
know. That's how you know.
Okay, also Cass said, hubby would be down to throw out some ideas about a men's line. Yeah, get him on. Tell him to send us what he wants. That'd be so fun.
So somebody asked what is in between all of the stones, like what's the plan here? And I think I might fill in some space at the end if it looks on with a couple little white diamonds, just to connect it all together. But I want to see what happens when we have some like open space, because I didn't want it to be all crammed. I want to try to make this distinct from like a straight up cluster ring. I think that's
Yeah.
part of what we were like trying to achieve. So
It'll
it's going to
look
be more about
less-
like the outer space, not the inner
Yeah,
space. Just let
it's
it
kind
be
of like a
okay.
reverse signet. You know how on a signet ring, it's like really clustered together and then it kind of spreads out. This is a reverse. So this is having like
Yes.
all the action on the outside and then negative space. We love some negative space at Melanie Casey.
Yeah. Me too.
Enter
should
Taylor
do.
Swift's blank space quote here. I'm not a Swiftie, guys, and I want to know what your thoughts are on the wedding, everybody. Can we talk about
Oh,
that, or is that
I would
too
love to talk
controversial
about
even
that.
for
I don't know enough
TMM?
about it to have a great opinion. I just want to hear others' opinions on it.
I think I'm probably going to offend people when I tell them my opinion, but I want to know everybody else's opinion.
Oh,
Did you
I
see-
can't wait.
did you
I
follow?
love a Katie controversial hot take. Love
Okay,
it.
let's
One of
do
my
it now.
favorite things that has ever been and ever will be.
Okay, I am going to make you all mad. So if you love Taylor Swift and you feel a strong protective feeling toward her, just earmuffs. I think it's a special brand of narcissism to shut down an entire city in a heat wave so that you can get married in a fake castle in Madison Square Garden. And I also heard that she like didn't give her guests any information about it. Like they just didn't know where to show up and when. And I also heard
What do
this
you
is all
mean?
I
It
ever
wasn't like
said.
formal invitations that went out?
No, it was just like
you're
they didn't know
lucky
exactly. They were like,
to
be in New York City at this time. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong on this because I do want to be factual about it. And this is like TikTok information that I'm getting.
She needs to fire whatever that wedding planner is. That's an insane
But I think it was her idea
problem.
because she didn't want like she claims she
Oh,
didn't want it to be like a
paparazzi.
big spectacle. And in doing so,
Oh,
she
honey,
made it a big spectacle.
you guys are famous. You don't do
Yes.
what you did there if it's not a spectacle like
But
that.
she
is
wants it
a
to be a spectacle. And then she
She
also
does.
embroidered on handkerchiefs at the wedding, which I think were the wedding favor. I'm not sure. One of her own lyrics. And I heard that she walked down the aisle to one of her own songs. It's just
Wait,
all,
really?
yeah.
There
I
was
don't
no like
know,
respect
guys.
paid to a fellow artist that she loves and like a friend or anything.
Well, Paul
It's like she
McCartney
could have done
performed at her wedding and
that.
among other people, but I think
Probably-
that she
Okay.
did walk down the aisle to one of her own songs. So I just don't love that. I don't love
Yeah.
that. I don't love it. Tell me how much I offended you guys.
That's kind of
You're not a
giving you the ick,
Swiftie,
Katie.
Melanie,
Giving you the
right?
ick.
I know. You're not a Swiftie, right?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I mean, also just because I'm not the demographic and I'm not paying attention. I
Yes.
actually do like summer music though. Like my
Me
kids,
too.
if my kids are enjoying it, I'm into it. So like,
Yes.
if
Like I
they
get
like the
it.
music, I'm gonna like it. But it's not actually about the like I'm not going to a concert. Like I'm not
No.
aware.
Yeah.
Of the things.
I do like some of her songs are so catchy.
Yeah.
I liked the folklore album a lot. I thought that was a little
Yeah,
more grown
me
up.
too.
It wasn't as like I'm a perpetual teenager as the other albums in my
Right.
opinion.
Mhm.
Okay, I haven't gotten down to the reactions about my Taylor Swift thing. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna have to go back to the other comments.
I want to know what part Adam Sandler played in this wedding.
Oh, he
I can't
married
tell.
them. He was the officiant.
Wait, what?
No, I'm not
Do
kidding.
they know each other?
Apparently, she invited like so many people that
But that's
I feel like
very important
it feels
position.
like
Usually that's like a
yes.
family member.
Yes.
Typically. So
Yes.
unless he was like a true mentor to one of them, it doesn't make sense to me. But maybe he was.
Yes.
But like he's a comedian.
Yes. Okay, nobody in the comments yet is brave enough to say that they hate my opinions. I'm glad. He also sang a song, Adam Sandler did. Like in the Adam Sandler voice. I'm
In the Hanukkah song voice.
Oh my God. A
At a wedding.
1,000-person guest list. So I think she invited like every famous person in America and the world. Deborah said she heard it was a decoy wedding. She tried to have it somewhere else, pivoted to MSG because of safety concerns. Interesting. Yeah, just out of touch, Kayla. That's what my overall thing was like. Okay, you're going like people in New York City who are like literally dying from the heat wave that came through cannot access services because the streets are shut down for your giant wedding that was apparently Snow White and Alice in Wonderland and Snow White themed or something on the inside.
You can do both.
Feels tacky. It's
You
just,
can't do both.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Alice in
Yeah.
Wonderland would be a freaking fun theme
Fun.
at
Yes.
some point. My
Kayla-
daughter's name is
yes.
Alice, and I think that would be
That'd be cute.
so
You could do
fun.
it in a like
I mean,
not
I
tacky way.
know. Okay, so would I be the Cheshire Cat or would I be the Mad Hatter?
Mad Hatter, of course.
I know,
John's
but
the
like,
Cheshire Cat,
the
just
Cheshire
like
Cat's like,
permanently.
but like,
Nice.
it's so, but like, that we need like a stoner to join the team and just be there and be like judgy.
I
That's
volunteer
the
as
Cheshire
tribute.
Cat. Okay, it's just plasters. You know what? You just plaster on the smile with the big eyes. You just sit here.
Listen, I really
Yeah.
love being judgmental, so I could do that. Oh no, Paige, I'm sorry. If you love Taylor, I think continue to do it. I'm not here to yuck on your yum. I just like, for me, it's not for me. For you, it's
Her
for
the
you.
person is, I think, where she loses a lot of people. Just for her persona, like I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know.
But I'm
Oh.
also on the train of like, can billionaires really be ethical? And what could she be
No.
doing with that money instead of throwing herself a
Actually, I take it back. You know who is an ethical billionaire is Microsoft ex-wife. Look it up.
Mackenzie
She's trying to give
Scott.
away. What is it? Do you know her name? Is what is it?
Mackenzie Scott? Love her.
Fucking queen.
Yeah,
that
she
woman.
is. She built it
She got
too.
cheated on and was like, "Oh yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take all this money and I'm
Yes.
gonna make it my life's mission to give it away." And because of the interest it makes, she is having trouble giving it away fast enough.
I know.
But
I want that
obviously,
job.
I think the hardest part of that truly would be to vet where you're giving it.
Yes.
Like she cannot handle like people would love to rip her down with those good
Yes.
intentions if she gave to the wrong affiliated
Yes.
like if it was even like accidentally religious affiliated and it offends a certain other religion or like there's so many landmines that a person may not
Yeah.
really have thought to ask what questions or like
Right.
are they properly using the funds or are they
Right. And how do
pocketing it?
you
Are you making
like
sure it's not like a
really?
mob link?
Yeah. Or you just
I
start your
think
own
she's
foundation, which is what I would do. And it would be
happening.
like on Veep when they start the like kids literacy and AIDS and exercise, like all of the things.
Let me like just all the lists. But it's so interesting. Like I think given that opportunity, somebody would have to decide what is their like purpose because like she's gonna like you just listed off a bunch of kid related things. I think that you
Yeah.
would probably like save the freaking children, right? Like
Yeah.
I feel like that would be your mission.
Yeah.
What is it, President Carter? He was like he went after like the eye worms in Africa and was like, that's my mission.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do everything it takes to eradicate this horrible disease that like blinds
Yeah.
children. And it was like for him, it was like medical. Like I feel like
Yeah.
everybody would like you'd kind of show what your core values are without even
Yes.
realizing it.
Hey,
Same,
universe,
think it's
I
a
would
cool
like the
experiment.
chance. I want the chance, universe, to show my core values with a
Yeah.
lot
And
of
then what's
money.
that chick, Greta, the young girl who's not young anymore. She
Yes.
started she's like massive activist for the earth. I'm like,
Yes.
I don't know. And then there are the animals. What about the animals?
What would you choose? Okay, everybody in the
I know.
comments, if you
As
were
I'm
a
saying it, I'm
billionaire
like, I don't know.
tomorrow, what's the, okay, not like all the things you would choose, but what's the first thing?
What's like
that-
your theme? Because Katie's
Yeah.
the children.
Yeah.
I actually think maybe I'm
I
environment.
think
maybe.
so. I think
I
you'd
think
be
so.
like pandas, like environment as it
Oh.
affects animals.
Pandas break my heart with their cuteness.
Listen.
They're so dumb.
Sam is
Videos
obsessed
of
with
pandas falling
pandas.
down off of things.
Did I tell you we saw them in DC last summer? We went to the zoo and they were there. And it was Sam's like mecca. He was so excited. He has roughly 25 stuffed animal pandas. He's obsessed.
Until you
yeah,
start
so
watching pandas in their wild state, you don't
Yeah.
quite realize how much you will be obsessed with pandas.
They're just
They're
so freaking adorable.
goofy.
dumb.
They're so
Okay, this is my favorite comment of the day so far. Paige, remember, is our Swiftie of the group. And we were talking about you being a Mad Hatter for Alice in Wonderland. She said Katie being a mad hater.
Yes.
That's really good.
I think
Very,
you would
very
just
clever.
dress up. So I would be showing up in full Mad Hatter attire, and Katie would just show up like looking nice, and then she'd be the mad hater
Be like,
because she would not join in on the changing of the plans and the ruining of the day.
be like, but how much is
the
that
best
gonna
on the behind the
cost?
scenes.
How much is the gonna cost? Okay, all right, tell us what your thing is.
Oh yeah, what's your mission? Oh, social issues. I do love that. And I would
Yeah.
just give my money to somebody that knew better than I did on those
Right.
topics because
Yes.
I would go, like, I got my opinions, but I also wouldn't
But they're
know
literally
how to
just
navigate.
opinions.
They're just straight up opinions about how I feel. Like
Yes.
they're internal feelings that they're
Yeah.
not based in like the law.
Let me ask ChatGPT real quick.
Yeah, let me figure out what are the rules on abortion right now. Like, let me like Google that first because I'm not in that phase of my life. So,
Elias
but I don't
said,
think
I go with children's hospitals, rebuilding infrastructure in areas that need it, and then environmental stuff. Love it. Okay, Elise is on track with what we're trying to do here. Is the ring gonna have a base of gold, or is it gonna be connected by prongs with empty air around it?
I am going to add in a couple little dots of diamonds to connect the rim to the center. And then underneath, I'm going to build out a bunch of rails that connect this to the band. So I think we need to cover where the band comes through here with just a couple diamonds so that you don't look down and see the band because I think that's annoying. And then we'll want to match that like clustery vibe. But we still have this outer rim that I would like diamonds on. Can you guys I want to hear about your philanthropic endeavors when you're billionaires first.
Yeah.
And then I want you to tell me if we should just scatter random diamonds or if we should put like something more structured together on the outer rail.
Yeah. So if you were a billionaire, first, what would you fund? And second, would you want diamonds around the outer rim of this? All right. Taylor says housing, huge. Love a housing crisis solution, please. Ocean conservation and rainforest conservation, Cass says. Elise ONG says clean water for everyone. Absolutely. Kaleidoscope
water
says
security is huge.
Elise, the Kaleidoscope says no theme. I'm too ADHD. That I would be like that too. Like Oprah would, you get a car, you get a car, you get a million, you get a million. Yeah. Libby says I would donate it all to the Children's Tumor Foundation in honor of my own 4-year-old. Libby, I remember that. And
I agree.
now we all have to do Children's Tumor Foundation, please. Yes, social justice causes with ACLU. Women's rights internationally and environmental. Southern Poverty Law Center. I love. Free school lunches for all students. Yes. I feel like that is like change that the billionaires can find in their couch cushion.
They could so easily do this. There's so much they could so easily do. I heard now you're, this is probably me like this is a vague headline I saw and then I was like, well, that's interesting and that didn't happen. Apparently Elon Musk, now I'm gonna have to fact check me, but apparently before he was where he is now, both financially and in whatever, he's problematic. We know that. That's not the point. Apparently he was quoted saying that he would solve world hunger. I think either when he attained a certain milestone or
that.
I don't remember exactly what the quote was, but he basically was like, it was kind of one of those like, dare me, I can do it. And then he casually just forgot about that fucking we just dropped it? Because you know what? You can, dude. You can. You
absolutely can.
You have the power, the finances, the platform, the business model and know-how. Like, do it.
And now he's a trillionaire, which is something that my mind can't
fathom. We can't fathom it. And I know that trillionaire status is on paper, and I know that trillionaire status is investors that want him to make them money via the endeavor they invested in. I know it's not like he just has it in his pocket. I get it. But he has other money in his pockets that we know is in the many, many like billions state, and he could solve a major worldwide problem, and that would turn I would say, hey buddy, if you want to listen to Melanie Casey, it would turn around your PR problem because you are currently a villain in most people's eyes. So like maybe do something, maybe do a good thing, maybe do something good for the people.
Something like that old meme, do something, just do something.
Like
Sung says,
do anything instead of just populating the world with your own children.
yeah,
Sorry.
oh my, how many does he have now? Like a
But he's like,
bajillion?
I don't know, and it's like it's real weird. He's
It
real
is
weird.
Kids, hunger, and education, Sung would do.
Yes.
Kayla says ocean conservation or therapeutic horseback riding. I started volunteering a few years ago, and it's so heartwarming to see how magnificent horses are and their impact on people. I love watching videos of that. Oh man, I love watching kids on horseback. Schooling and education for all with right supporters for everyone, Jenna says. Oh, I love that. Paige, firefighter mental health initiatives. Your husband's firefighter, right? As well as cancer
Yes.
prevention and support for them. My
Yes.
dad, 2 uncles, and 3 brothers are all firefighters. Okay, cool.
Cool.
Julia says healthcare. Kaleidoscope says a lot for Down syndrome research and support and autism, but like in a support autism way, not a cure it way. Yes.
Love that.
Fighting to make accommodations more common. Healthcare. People do like the diamonds. Cass said,
Okay.
would buying a diamond mine be considered philanthropic with the right spin? Absolutely.
No, honestly, that is something that's like, again, guys, let's not forget everything in the world technically is marketing. Like we should be viewing the world first with skepticism. The diamond industry is like a diamond mine. That's just like a good example of that.
Yeah.
There are diamond mines, gemstone mines around the world that support the community that are in them, and that community has an entire economy, education. The children are fed and clothed because of it. They have healthcare because that diamond mine exists. Because with the right structure in place,
Yeah. Safety precautions.
economic
Yeah.
activity is a good thing. It's
Yeah.
good for the people that work there. The reason the diamond industry had to change over like our young lives and like
Yeah.
over the last 100 years is because it was not an economic activity, it was a slave trade.
Right.
And there is
Yeah.
such a difference in that. So yes, buying a diamond mine, getting some good diamonds out of it, and feeding and employing an entire community of people who will thrive because of it and be educated and be able to make their choices about how they want to live their lives.
Yeah.
Always a good thing.
Do it.
Always a
Do
good thing.
it. And then we'll buy
There's
diamonds.
no such thing as like a true villain. Like not
Yeah.
really. There's not in that way. Like the diamonds aren't the villain. It's the people that were doing slavery. How else do I say it?
Slavers. Yes.
The slavers. Thank you.
Elise, this is really the answer. Let's be real. I'm buying senators like other billionaires already do in school lunches.
She's making
That's it.
secret. What are those called? The packs where they like go and
Yes.
bribe like the various industries to get what you want, like big
That's right.
tobacco, big Elise. She's like,
Yeah.
I got my
Big
garden.
Elise
I don't know.
coming
Big corn.
in.
Big
CHD
everything.
research, funding for heart warriors and their families. See, I love it how like something tragic or difficult happens and then it becomes somebody's passion.
Yes.
It's like a very
very important.
redemptive as much as it could be kind of thing. Tracy says hearing and visual aids for everyone who needs it, as well as prosthetics. Love that. Didn't even think about that. Love it. Kaleidoscope says my daughter has Down syndrome and her life expectancy is so much higher than it would have been 30 years ago. There's still so much that could be done. The research before her saved her life. It's amazing. It's amazing. Christy on our team is on team housing efforts. Homeless to housewarmed initiative in her community is an important ministry for her family. She does sometime. If you guys meet Christy at Bridal Week, have her tell you about that. It's really, really interesting and cool. Trade school, high schools. Yes, there should be trade school, high schools.
Oh, yes.
I love it.
Yes, and it should be a viable option for people that. So actually, I just realized that is one of my passions. Is like that type of thing. That would be absolutely one of the places I'd go. It's like people have the right to economic advancement. They have the right to it. And right now in our country, that is not the case. They should have the right to it, I should say. Anyway.
Kristen, can you repost the link to the giveaway form for Deborah? And then I'm going to pull another one soon.
By the way, I want to throw in just a design note. Deborah was like more than once was like, hey, what about the gunk that gets stuck in here? Deborah, what in the world are you doing your jewelry? there should be no gunk. No, truly, the space here will act similarly to the space that would be between your prongs. And no matter what your piece is, you do need to be respecting it, like cleanliness wise.
Yeah.
These openings are perfectly fine for like a quick rinse or washout. They would, anything that could potentially get stuck would come right out. And it's not going to be like a heavy action area. You're not going to like wearing this ring unless you were cooking in it. You'd never
don't do that.
turn your hand up, die down, and like dunk it in something. If you were
Yeah.
gonna put lotion on, it's substantial enough that you would avoid your rings. So like,
Yeah.
I think a
take it off.
smaller, delicate, take them off. A more smaller, delicate, lower profile, more comfortable, non-statement piece like Morse code ring, what have you, is way more likely, I think, to get cruddy.
Yeah.
And because that, like behind that stone, it's square. And if there's a sharp
Yeah.
corner, it might be more likely to capture something. So no matter what, gotta clean your jewelry.
Clean
Or
it.
take
And
off.
also, I feel like this will be
That's it.
easier to clean with all that
Yeah,
space.
it's nice and open. I think
Yeah.
that should be very easy. I think it would be the least of our problems would be
Yeah.
the risk of a visible unclean look.
Yeah.
Because frankly, that's gross no matter what. And this is encapsulated, and I don't think
Yeah.
it would be like we don't have that problem with any other piece that I've heard of. It really
Right.
is what's happening underneath, because that's where your oils, your skin, lotion, all that comes off of your hand. Up when you
Yes.
wash your hands, you can't get underneath rings because you're not
Yeah.
taking off and rinsing it. That's where you get your
Basically, the ring design doesn't create the problems. The treatment of the ring creates the
correct
problems.
100% of the time. There is never,
There are
prove me wrong, there's never been an exception.
there are some comments on here that I can't read out loud because I'm afraid we'll get canceled. But I do agree with, and this is my this is why I agree. Okay, you guys know. We love the orcas. You can read through the comments.
Oh, I can't wait. Wait. You're gonna have to like sidebar me for what we're talking about.
I mean, it was in the comments, and then I just said I agreed with it. So can I say, okay?
Just
Somebody
say
said that they hope that the orcas get to our friend, Mr. Musk. Do you remember how the orcas were attacking yachts and a billionaire? Yeah.
Did I straight up miss that?
Oh, it was like a couple of years ago. It was the best.
Oh, God, I'm so sad I missed that.
Yes,
The
I
orcas
remember where
have
it
like
was. It was
real
on like some
intelligence.
specific water. I think it was like a strait in Europe. Guys in the comments, correct me if I'm wrong. But they were like on purpose attacking billionaires' yachts.
Well, because they were like up in their business or like hurt their
Yes.
friend.
And you know that orcas are not dangerous to humans normally in the wild, but they don't like
What did
billionaires.
attack look like? They were like circling the boats?
and like knocking it, like trying to sink them.
For
And I
real?
think they sunk some. Yeah. Yeah.
Did it stop? I love whoever that orca leader is. We need to get them
Yeah.
get her going.
Yeah. I freaking love her. I don't know if it stopped. I haven't heard about it in a while. Let me see. Mel having a moment about jewelry hygiene. Yes.
So I'm like, wait a minute.
Buy
Wait
an
a minute.
ultrasonic, people. Get you an
Oh, yes.
ultrasonic.
I'm going to add little clustery diamonds in our center here to hide a little bit of the structure and to give us a little bit more. I don't want to get rid of our negative space. I want this to be like above and separate from it. So you kind of don't like, I want the negative space to be visible, but then I want to kind of like decorate it with tiny little 1mm diamonds that kind of look almost like prongs. So when you're looking at it, you're like, I don't want it to be prong heavy. So I want to be like, is that a diamond? Is that a prong? What is that?
Yeah.
So the
Yeah, we are
diamonds
back
I'm adding
to-
will be at the highest level, like hit your eye first, and then
Yeah.
below them will be our colored stones.
Ooh,
We can
cool.
overlap a little.
Again, you guys know diamonds as structure is a Melanie Casey signature design element.
That is it.
Wait, Gladys was the name of the orca matriarch who organized the yacht sinking. That is so good. I
She's
need
a war
dog name for her.
matriarch. Good for her. Imagine
Yeah.
how she had to be like, "Come with me, bitches.
Yes.
Let's go."
We
I feel like
ride
we could
at
do
dawn.
that
We
as a
swim
team,
at
yeah.
dawn.
We
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 love
sink
her.
it on. We're doing it. So
Yes.
TMM, we're very powerful, but we're sinking today. Just kidding. We don't sink people.
We
We
don't.
we don't. We're kind. That's not what
We
we're here for.
float.
We float on our back. We hold hands. Okay.
I discovered this
Enjoy
past
this fun.
weekend. I've known my husband for 11 years. We've been married for almost 9 years. And I discovered this past weekend that the man cannot float. He can't float
My
on his
husband
back.
also can't float, and do you know
Isn't
why
it-
I think that is?
Why?
I don't know. Does Lyndon have a big bum,
No,
like a big badunkadunk?
no, he's a little guy.
Sean has he used to play soccer. He has a very I'm his wife, so I'm gonna say this very tight big bum. It's a
Okay.
big muscle. It's a very nice bum. And I think it weighs him down. I don't think he has enough fat in the right places to be able to
See,
float.
You
Because
can't
he
tell
just
me things
goes
like this
under.
because the next time that I'm drinking champagne with John, I'm going
You're
to
gonna be
talk
like,
about his junk
let
in the
me
trunk.
talk about the junk in the trunk. And I also have a lot of junk in the trunk. My body is just built that way. And when John and I decided to have children, we were with like, they're so screwed. They're so screwed.
They're
Doesn't
so
matter which
lucky.
side they inherit from. We know they're gonna have a big old
No,
bum.
they're lucky. Take
They
it
are,
from
I love it.
somebody who aspires to that, but I'm not doing
If
anything
it's-
about it. Like I'm not doing squats about it. I just want it.
I'm not like doing
magically.
anything about it, but I have thought the topic before. So
Yes, I want that. Okay, so everybody, I forget what you all said about the diamonds around the side. So can you, Melanie, tell us the question again? We want to know if we're doing like a rim of diamonds around the
you
outside.
want
of
it
this
to be a
bezel.
symmetrical like pattern, like okay, halo of diamonds, because they
Okay.
could have fancy cuts, could be round. We haven't decided that yet, or scattered diamonds, like a two of flame. I'm scattering
Okay.
inside, but it does not mean anything because I think this strong bezel could hold a halo, and we would extend the bezel out to look like it would be
Okay.
like a diamond bezel or something like that. That would be
okay.
like a version of what I mean by like a halo. So let's say we added just a tiny rim of pave diamonds, or we added just like north south, like 8 of them around or something like that, like touch points or some, that kind of look.
Okay.
It does not have to be like we're not doing halo, but don't
Yeah.
forget we started this whole thing. We were like, we could fix my double halo ick because
True.
this is halo-ish, and then we'd set it down a little lower and like put it at a little bit of an angle. Could be very antique, but I also think the two of flame and the scatter matches what I'm placing on the inside. It is easier for me. So if you want to speed this shit up, we're gonna do scatter diamonds. If you want to be here for another 2 to 3 hours,
Yeah.
I mean literally, I got either one up here enough that
Okay.
you let me know.
All right, we've got 1 vote for uniform so far. So keep voting, guys, if you want uniform diamonds around kind of like a double halo, or if you want more to a flame, which means like scattered asymmetrical random diamonds. Cassie was trying to float in a pool of chlorine, but I will go to the Keys with you because I think it'd be a good challenge to make him float. All right, we've got a couple of votes for the uniform around the side. Let me check you on Instagram. We got a vote for scattered because it matches the inside. So I guess that's one factor to think about. Like, do you want everybody to look like the inside, like kind of have the same design element, or do you want it to be a little bit disparate so it's more
That's a
interesting?
good word.
I love the word disparate.
That's such a good word. I've never used that word in my entire life. I don't know what that means about me. I'm impressed.
Maybe
It's
you're a more
very rare where
uniform person.
language surprises me like that because I like a big word. I don't always use them right. Certainly can't spell them, but I throw
like
it out there. Just never in my life.
One of my favorite words is meticulous because I think it
Ah,
sounds like it
good one.
means,
Yes,
but I
love
also
it.
am like very much not a meticulous person. So
So when describing others, I love
yes,
that word. I would
yes,
describe you as meticulous, but I don't think you self-identify.
I don't. I'm meticulous in some things. Like I really hate when things like fall through the crack. Like I
Or like
want.
when somebody has the wrong there in their email, there.
Oh,
Katie,
okay. Maybe I
can't
am
handle that. I
meticulous.
actually also can't handle that. I'm not a grammar police. That's just one of those things that
Oh.
there are cutesy ways to remember it. Like, let's figure that out.
Yeah. I come about it naturally though, because my mom's mom, who we called Grammy, was a grammar police. And so it's just
Oh.
like, it's like our family trauma. We hate poor grammar.
Fair.
All right, we've got more votes for scattered. Ooh, kerfuffle is a great word, Julia. I love
Ooh,
kerfuffle.
you know what I do love is that people in comments have to write out the word. How long, be honest, Julia, how long did it take you to decide what the first letter of that word was before you could finally get to a point where it could possibly autocorrect?
And how many F's are in it?
Are you smarter than me, is what I'm asking.
Well, it's her favorite word, so presumably,
Okay, presumably
she
she has
knows.
done this research before.
yes.
We're gonna cause a massive kerfuffle this holiday season.
Oh my gosh, is kerfuffle the new shenanigan?
Oh, it is.
I think
Oh,
we're gonna do some
write that down. I
kerfuffles.
don't want to forget it. I
Christy, right.
I love that. And then every variation of misspelling that I'm gonna put a PH in there just to mess with you guys.
Oh, please. Kerfuffle with a PH.
Kerfuffle.
Actually, that'd be really funny. All right, scattered is winning it for diamonds, by the
Okay.
way.
I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay, but also while you're in the bathroom, think about what you want. This is your ring too. You get a vote.
I am I'm not allowed to have an opinion because then I get overwhelmed by decision and then I
Okay,
stop.
never mind. Never mind. No opinions for you.
This has nothing to do with me. I'm not allowed to weigh in. Not driving.
Oh my god. Scattered tiny fancy cut diamonds. That's an interesting idea. Wait, Jordan, I feel like I missed some comments from you. Was it about the giveaway that I think that it was? How long ago was that, Jordan? We did a heart inspired ring. And Jordan's child has some, I don't know what Jordan, you can correct me what it is, but some heart issues. And Jordan was our winner, and it was just like meant to be. It was fate. We'd love that event. So this is what we're talking about, guys. You can win a whole ass ring this coming season. And I think you should. What else am I missing? Wow, Jordan, he had his 10th open heart surgery 1.5 years ago. He's doing really well now. Remind me how old he is, Jordan? Because I feel like he was similar in age to one of my kids, and I felt that to my core. This is still going to have negative space. It's not all going to be filled in. So the little diamonds that she's doing in there right now are going to look kind of like sparkly prongs. They're just there for structure, but the rest of the negative space will still be negative space. So no, that's not going to be all filled in. And then we just decided that she's going to do some scattered diamonds around it. He's 12. Yes. Okay. I have a 13-year-old and an 11-year-old. So I would remember feeling like, oh my God. Which, by the way, my 13-year-old who could sleep until 2 easily woke up at 8:30 this morning, and I don't know what it means for the rest of my day.
Oh,
Send
what
help.
does that mean? Oh, so that's not the sleep that he needs.
I don't think so, but he did go to bed somewhat earlier last night, I think, and he just walked to the library, so maybe he'll tire himself
Oh,
out.
how is like? Are you like which child is that? What age?
13, Beck, my oldest.
Oh, is that like hard for you to witness that like transition to teenagehood, or do you have the little ones enough that it kind of helps?
I
'Cause
am
I'm
feeling
scared of how that's
it's
gonna feel.
interesting that you just asked that because I've been feeling really sad about it. Not
Yeah.
sad to like enter the teenage years, just more aware of how quickly the time passes. And knowing, so when you have this many children and they're spread out a little bit, you can see, like, I don't remember my oldest Beck as a 6-year-old, like in my body. I don't remember him. I can see like
Thank God for
videos
pictures,
and
right.
like, yeah, but I don't remember when like I had to lie down with him to go to sleep. It's not like a visceral memory for me. And
Your
so it
body
makes
can't
me
hold every speck of those memories,
Exactly.
especially if they weren't traumatic.
right, exactly. And so it does make me appreciate that I still have my like 8-year-old and 6-year-old who are still like needing me in that way. And
Mhm.
it is also really fun. The relationship that I have with the older two is really fun and different.
They're
And I have to
real
learn it.
people.
Yes, it's like a whole different way of parenting. But I really love all of it. It
You
just
love
makes
a
me more.
baby. You
I
do
love a
love a
baby.
baby.
I love a 2-year-old more than anything in the world.
Me too. Well, so actually, I think my sweet spot is either 3 or 4. And that's because I want to have I want to hear what they think. I want them to
Yeah.
tell me what's in their brain. It is
Yeah.
delightful.
So
Absolutely
good.
delightful. And their little questions and all that, which is still
Oh, I love it.
continuing all like we have 5 and 7 at this point. And like the questions they ask, I'm just like, I love your brain.
That's
Love it.
so
And
fascinating.
babies terrify me. I got two to survive to childhood,
Yes.
but they terrify little babies, really
Yeah.
little ones. I'm like, oh look, I've done my own. They're so
Look at
so
you.
long. I can't. It freaks me out. Freaks me out.
Yeah. I
They're
get
so
that.
unpredictable, and I feel like I'm gonna make them mad.
Yeah. Okay, so, oh, yeah. Jordan said if he likes reading, Katie, have him read Brandon Sanderson. I think he has read Brandon. I think so. I'll ask him when he gets home. They really like the Wings of Fire series. That's why I have a little dragon tattoo somewhere on me, because we like read it together and loved it together. They like
Very
Percy
cute.
Jackson and like all Rick Riordan stuff, Warriors series. They like fantasy stuff.
Who doesn't?
But yeah, any other recommendations, send them my way. I can't let him read my fantasy books yet.
Yeah, you're not. You're like, no, stay away from my bookshelf, okay?
Yeah,
Nope,
he
I
was
mean
like,
it.
I feel like I would really like that. And I was like, buddy, there's sex. He's like, oh, never mind.
Oh, I will not like that. I hate that.
Hate it. Hate it.
Hate it. Don't want to talk about it. Mom, don't say that word.
Yes. 9 to 18 months is Kaleidoscope's favorite. Okay, so I don't like that. That's not my favorite. And the reason is because they're mobile, but they don't understand that they're breakable. And that stresses me the heck out. But 18
That's
months
so
to 3
scary.
years old, give me all of them. I would take that in a heart. I would take a fifth child if somebody handed me somebody of that age.
For me, if I could cut straight to about 3 or 4 years old, I would have a couple more kids. Like literally, I would have
Yeah.
multiple more children.
Yeah.
I'm so afraid. So my daughter, when she was probably like 2, cartwheeled down the stairs without her arms. Instead of her arms, she used her head, and it was just legs, head, legs, head. She was
Balance.
honestly fine because they're like bouncy.
They're very durable.
Yes, I actually don't think she even really got a concussion. I'm saying that I don't know. She was actually fine. Like nothing broke. There was no blood by her tongue, none of that. But it was like I was standing across the house way too far away to help. So I could just see it happening. And she had climbed up the stairs and down. And I think we had gates. So we had permanent gates all over the house. And it was like,
right, but at that age,
open.
you're like, she
It was
can
open.
crawl up, like, yeah.
She'll
It's hard.
maybe be okay. But I
Yeah.
think she must have stood up and was like, "Whee!" She actually loves that story now, which is my favorite part of the whole thing. She thinks she's like, tell the story.
Yeah.
That's it.
Tell
You
about how
tried
scared you were.
to harm yourself, and we're all lucky that you weren't able to accomplish that. But like
Oh my
that
God.
scared me so bad that I'm like, I couldn't do that part again.
Yeah.
Ooh, so
Yeah.
scary. So scary.
It's like you just have to be on them all the time. And now that I'm out of that would be really hard to go back to. Of like, I can't go take a shower without having the baby monitor on to make sure they're that part is exhausting.
And naps being your world revolves around them. Me realizing it when I had my daughter, how often little babies need to nap was like the strangest learning journey for me I've ever been on in my life. Like, what do you mean they sleep every 2 hours?
2
Like,
hours.
what are you talking about? And in that time, I can't do anything because I'm monitoring them being asleep because they're going to wake up in 2 seconds and I can't make any noise and then I can't sleep. It's not enough time to sleep. It's madness.
It is.
It's madness. No wonder that orca took out, found an enemy and went for it.
Yeah.
She had had some kids.
She was
This
tired.
is done. I'm going to just go kill some people. I get it.
Oh, yes.
Take care of my business.
I agree. Rick Riordan is a fantastic person. Also, that author that my kid loves. Redwall was huge for my childhood. Yes, Harry Potter. We love Harry Potter in this house too, even though she's problematic.
Is she problematic too? I forgot about that. I say too because like, aren't they all?
So many are. Redwall series by Brian Jacques. I don't think I know that. He has read the Suzanne Collins stuff. Interesting. Okay, this is so helpful. Thank you. Because they tend to read the same books over and over again, my kids. Because it's like watching a comfort show. They read so much and they just like to like read and read and read. We do need to pull another winner. Let's do that.
Was there a general? Okay.
Scattered.
Was there a consensus on the exterior dining? Scattered. You guys are so easy. You're good to me. You're so good to me.
Making it easy.
And are we liking the placement? Give us some
do.
comments on where we are now. I think it's gonna be really cool.
It's really pretty. I really love the negative space. That's my favorite thing about it.
And I haven't built out the settings yet, but look at the height difference of the white diamonds so that they're more like little stars as
Cool.
opposed to set down in between. Like they won't crowd. They'll
Yeah.
hopefully add.
Yeah. I feel like
We
this
got a lot
needs some
more to
sort
do.
of like planetary name because it's like it's giving orbit and celestial. We're gonna do something with the planet.
And then like our beloved dwarf planet Pluto, that should just be a planet, as we learned it when I was a child,
Yeah,
is
let it
kind
let
of
us.
what's getting the credit out here, okay?
Oh, you got a bunch of scattered dwarf planets that are missing their identity. Love it.
Yeah, here we are. And someday humans will visit them and find out they're not dwarf nonsense. Pluto, because I like the name of that planet, is
Mhm.
always the one. Was always the one we all love the most.
I know. it's all the
Katie,
time
when you were a
ago.
kid, did you have to do like did you have to do a solar system like project and they were like you can pick anything in space to do this project on, but like maybe don't do black holes because like there's no information about black holes. And
And they're
then like what
depressing.
did we all pick? 100% of us were like, well, the black hole is like the most interesting thing for a child. And everybody picked black hole. And they were
Yeah.
like, there is no information on this.
They literally
Okay.
are black holes of information. That's how we have
They
that
literally
saying in our
are
life.
something we didn't understand in the 90s. Why are we all using this as a project?
They scare me though, black holes.
Yeah, they do.
The
I heard
concept scares me.
that there was like a new prevailing theory that we are in a black hole.
Get out.
Like our entire universe is like part inside of the black hole. Like we wouldn't know. Anyway.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I
I
don't know if
really
that's true.
love this
Oh,
comment.
CERN will have to
Um,
figure that out for us.
Kevin and Glenda said, my son is 41 and my daughter turns 40 on Friday. Those are my favorite ages. My newest grandson is 17 days old. Congratulations. I hate to admit it, but I'm still nervous around newborns. I love that.
We all are, except for Katie.
I
He's
just feel like
not.
no matter what your age your kids are, I just love that comment because they're just always your little baby. Like mine is at my height now and it stresses me out, but it's also like, wow, you're still my little baby. Yes. Kayla, Throne of Glass, I'm in the middle of now and I have thoughts on that we will talk about. Okay, everybody else is okay, then I can't give spoilers about Throne of Glass. I am about in the middle of the series. I don't remember what the book name is. She, the main character, still annoys me, and I'm sorry.
What is
I
the
think
series?
Throne of Glass, it's another one of the romanticy ones. It is a
Mhm.
lot more action packed than the other ones, which I do like. There's
What kind of
less.
character is in it? Isn't it like is it like fairies or goblins or vampires or whatever? Like what's
Yeah, this
the
one has a mix of fairies, but not in the
mix?
way that you're thinking of fairies, and humans. Like the main character, I can't say anything without spoiling. So it is, I really loved Akatar. That was my first one. And then I read Fourth Wing, jumped over there and loved it. Crescent City was a little harder to get into, but I ended up really liking it even more than Akatar. Throne of Glass, I started reading and stopped reading because she annoyed me so much. And I think you can tell that the author was a teenager when she started writing it. And I don't think the editing is very good, but the story is great. And I'm glad that I stuck it out this time. But people say it's like life changing and I'm waiting for that to happen. For younger kids, Magic Tree House. Yes, we love Magic Tree House. My younger ones do. Let's see. Oh, Giver. Yes, The Giver I've read probably 10 times. I'm not even kidding. Melanie, do
The
you remember
book
The
The
Giver?
Giver is one of my
Yes.
favorite books of all time.
Me too. Have we talked about this before?
No, we have not, and I
Okay.
am very obsessed with it. And there was like a movie at one point which was just like, are you kidding?
I didn't
It
watch
doesn't
it.
even do not. It wouldn't
can't.
like if you're a lover of that book, it's like as a kid, it's the first time I think I ever heard of the fact that there could be a society that is different than the one we lived in. And like maybe I don't understand how the world works exactly yet. And I was old enough
Yes.
just to get there was a concept of that. It was
Yeah.
still of course over my head, but like not really when you read
Yeah.
that book as a kid. And your
Yeah.
brain starts going like, what if I was in this
Yeah,
this place, you know?
yeah.
It's crazy.
I,
I love
yeah,
that
it's like
for
the
kids.
first
And
intro
it's
to
opening.
dystopian, which I love
Yeah.
dystopian stuff.
I
And
love
yeah,
this
it was the
book.
first, but I still have my copy from middle school and I've read it so many times because
Have
it's
your
just
kids
so good.
read it?
Yes, they love it, but I think because I love it so much, they are not allowing themselves to love it so much.
Oh, fair. Well,
They're
and
like,
you know
yeah,
what?
mom, it was good. It was good.
All of the entertainment now is so different than what we had. Like, it's possible they've already encountered something that opened their mind up and like to like a possible alternative reality that wouldn't be as good as the one I have. Like they may
Yes.
have already gone there and therefore it wouldn't be like mind bending. For me, it
Right.
was just like the first time I had realized that like you could live in a society where nobody's allowed to have freedoms. Like I don't know. You had
Yes.
to learn that like
Yeah.
in a real way in history at that age.
Right. Right.
So
Exactly.
they
But
might
then
have
you
already
like intro to it.
gone there
Yeah.
mentally, probably, because that is like a common theme in our like culture now, you know?
Yeah. And the whole like, I just love it's sort of like houses in Harry Potter or like what type of dragon you are in Wings of Fire. It's like which task, what role would you be given at the
Mhm.
ceremony?
Right,
And I
right.
was always like, I mean, those birthing mothers have it made pretty much. They just have to sit around in a bed, eat food, give birth to some babies.
I forgot
Sounds
about
pretty good.
the various role options, and I remember thinking like I want none of those. Where's the one that fits me? And it wasn't there. It wasn't
Yeah.
there. I think I would have just been angry. I don't know
Yeah.
what that means. I don't think
Yeah.
there was a role for just the angry person.
Right. The one who's like, this is messed up.
This is messed up. What? But I also
Where's the Barry
like,
Sanders of the giving world?
yeah, yeah. You guys, scattered diamonds are looking really weird to me and ruining the entire balance.
I'm not digging it either.
I don't like it.
Were we wrong? I think
We
we
were
were
wrong.
wrong, people.
I didn't mean to be wrong. Oh, don't move.
I'm scared of
move.
that. Okay.
That yellow bar. I'm gonna move these out of the way. I'm gonna rethink
Okay.
that.
Let's see what, I mean, we've got time. It's only 11:20. Cass, yes, I love Brave New World by Aldous Huxley, and I think it's better than 1984. I will say it. I liked it better. Man, I like talking about books. But what else should we talk about?
Man, I love it. Love that topic.
Freaking love books. Oh, I definitely totally forgot to remind Instagram this time. Sorry, Kristen, you tried to, and I was deep in talking about books and I forgot.
What are we doing here? What are we doing? I am going to attempt. I'm going to see what it looks like if we do if we do some kind of Halo situation. I'm just curious.
Okay. And then I do have another idea from Mo on Instagram, said, what if it was a knife edge band so it's not as visible through the top? I don't know if that's something that makes sense.
It does make sense. I'm going to keep going with this and then we'll revisit the band. We might actually, so I think what she's meaning is like cut the band out from underneath the setting. The thing is, we're going to be adding so many rails of structure under there that, and we'll be strategic about where we put them, but you're going to see them. There's no way around it.
Yeah.
And these hidden diamonds completely cover the band under there anyway. I'd rather it be a little more solid.
Yeah.
When you can't see it anyway now. Before you would have been able to see it, but we fixed that.
Is it bad that I kind of like it like this? I guess we need to see what the diamonds will look
Yeah,
like.
no, I think we might leave it, but I wanna because I agree. I think it should looks like kind of the way that maybe it should look, but
Yeah.
I think that we might have room for just a minimal pave diamond exterior.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We'll see how it comes out. I mean, as we've seen, we just try it.
Try it.
And see what
We don't-
sticks.
Okay. Let's see, start.
Hi, buddy. Have you read the Brandon Sanderson series? Have you read anything by him? No. We were just talking about books on this, and somebody said that you might like that. Okay, bye. Bye. He's home from the library. Do we need one small diamond on the bottom between the two smaller ones? We'll look at that in a second,
So
Kayla.
go into that one to get to the top. Oh,
And then people are saying, what about diamonds on the sides, like on the underbelly? That's not the right word. Undercarriage. What is it? The understructure. I don't know what it is. Like words. Or diamonds on the band. Got a lot of diamond suggestions.
Okay, noted. Let's see if I can.
What if the outer ring of diamonds is visible from the sides but not the top? Oh, so it's like on the side of like.
Oh, you mean like set them down and in? We definitely could hide them that way. That would be pretty. But let me, I'm not done with, I think we might like this pave
Yeah, people
situation.
are saying they love this, actually. Keep going with this.
And only because then it will look like our bezel and we'll be able to like, again, just went for how to stone set these, we'll be able to cut, I don't know how to explain it. We'll be able to cut into our frame of bezel so that doesn't look like it's been orphaned.
Yeah.
I think that it'll make sense.
No, I think this is a good track. Everybody's agreeing. It does really look like a kaleidoscope page. You're right. I wish we didn't have that ring name already.
True.
It's always an issue when we're like, man, this would be a great ring for that name.
Don't do that.
Oh, man.
Sorry, there, I need to.
Melanie, did you do anything for the 4th of July? I forgot to ask you.
Oh, let's talk about that. Not like crazy. We just, what you do, you see some family, nothing major. We, a friend had a party and I literally was in the pool the entire day. And I was like, what, my kids are little enough that an adult has to be in the pool with them,
Yes.
really.
Yeah.
So I was like, I guess I'll take, like, there were other adults in there that would happily have plucked my kid out if they were like having trouble. But I was like, I'm taking this opportunity because I'm not in a pool ever. And
Yeah.
I'm just literally gonna be in this pool for 6 hours straight.
Love
And
it.
that's what I did. And it was literally awesome. And I wish that I had a pool.
It was so hot.
But I know that it's a nightmare. I know the downside of a pool. I do.
Yeah.
But I still want it in theory.
It'd be really, like, once the kids are old enough, it'd be really, really fun to have a pool. It does stress me out before that.
Yeah. It stresses me out a lot, just the idea of it now.
Yeah.
Because like if you stop and turn your back for 2 seconds and talk to somebody, they try stuff. They try stuff they're not actually capable of doing yet.
Yeah.
It's very scary.
Yeah. Then they always think that they can. I think the floaties or the pedal jumpers gives them this false sense of security. So they think like, yeah, I can float without it. It's fine.
You literally can't.
It does look like stained glass kaleidoscope. You're right.
Ooh.
Do your counties allow fireworks? Yes, Paige. My county allows fireworks, and my dog Hazel has terrible anxiety. So we can never go to fireworks because she's so stressed out, even though she's medicated. It's really sad. Oh yeah. And we've got some trazodone ready at the ready in case she needs it. But yeah, it's real sad. Emmy says mine doesn't, but people still do it. Fireworks. I swear my neighbors are trying to burn my house down every year. They shoot fireworks into our trees over our bedroom roof.
Oh my God, people.
Yeah, people get a little nuts on this holiday.
You really do. What was your 4th of July like, Katie? How was it?
It was really low key. We went to the pool for a while. My older boys were at their dad's house, so they Moses went to fireworks for some friends, but we just didn't really do much, which was kind of nice.
That's good. It's a nice long weekend.
Yeah. On Friday, I was driving to my oldest 3 were at my parents' house. They live in Baltimore. And so I drove to pick them up. I met my dad halfway. So that was my Friday, a 9-hour drive.
And that was it. my God, that's
Although I
crazy.
did listen to the entire Hamilton soundtrack as my patriotic activity
Beautiful.
of the week.
That's an amazing choice. I fully agree with said
And when
choice.
you're by yourself in the car and you can just play every character like
Oh,
you
I
want
can only
to,
imagine. You must have
It's
been
a party.
rocking out. Absolutely rocking out.
And then,
You're
oh, I
right.
also listened to the Rent
Joy.
soundtrack. After that, I was in a
Wow.
musical theater gig. But listen to this wild thing that happened to me. So I was stopping to get gas. And so I was at a red light and I was listening to the song Santa Fe from Rent. And in front of me was a Hyundai Santa Fe car at that time.
Weird. That's
And what are the
weird.
odds of that? That at that part of the country, at that stoplight, listening to this song with that car, I don't know, but I think it meant something.
Well, honestly, it's not even that common of a car. That common, right?
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah, you don't see them often. And like
does that
who's
mean you
listening
need to
to
like follow your passion and get into a rent cast and like live the dream? Is
yes.
that what it's telling us?
Yes.
I just decided that
It's
is
saying
your
I
future.
no longer have weekends or evenings with my family.
Sorry,
I will be
I'm in a
rehearsing.
production and it's rent
That's
and it's
right.
extremely difficult. First one. Sorry.
Sorry. I would
Sorry,
play
everyone.
Mimi. I want to play Mimi, except now I'm like more than twice her age, so I can't play Mimi. Yes, the Midwest.
To age out of the rent cast is a real weird one to think about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so this is kind of like a little pancakey disc. It's kind of cool. Anyway, we will add, see how we have our prongs under here? We will add
Yeah.
those extending out, following that same like
Cool.
pattern. Around probably 8 of them.
Cool.
And make like an antique basket, like you would see in like the old school antique pieces that have like wire work underneath. I will be adding that in later. And then every single one of these diamonds would get one prong on the
Like
outside.
this.
Just one.
Hold on, let me see if you can see this antique, like kind of
Yeah,
like that, but more bent in.
all the little like detail. And I will have to hand place all of that. So it will be some
Basket is the word I was looking for. Thank you. Not
Basket.
underbelly, not undercarriage. It's a basket.
Oh, we could do shared prongs, like our wisp design. So I could either put prongs here, see where my mouse is?
Yeah.
Here in between each diamond, and then they're along this route, or I can make it a little bit more. I think maybe we'll do one on the outside because it'll give it an almost a scalloped look, like almost like
Yeah.
a migraine look. So
Like a
I
little
will do that
texture,
later
I
as
like
well.
that.
It takes a long time to build, so I'm not doing that on the internet. And I will have to fill in some of our holes in there. I will have to build up these the base and the prongs of all our scattered diamonds that are up high as well. Okay, so
I love
think
it.
this is kind of amazing. I'm shocked that we didn't scatter on the outside, but I think we have grounded ourselves almost.
Yeah.
Like we've captured the chaos.
Yeah.
Like Katie is this, and Melanie is this.
Oh my God. It's true.
It's us for the last TMM of the season.
But wait, actually, Katie is the outside. Christy is the solid.
She's the
metal
solid one. She is
center.
not playing. She's like, let's go. Let's go. Oh, Kristen was just like, wish me luck on this watercolor. Yeah,
Oh, Kristen, I'm very
Sorry.
sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Um,
I'm truly
Jenna-
sorry for your afternoon. You won't be able to do anything else.
This is why we can't do TMM anymore, you guys.
Kristen has so much other stuff to do.
Jenna, I agree with you. Santa Fe from Newsies is my childhood, and Spot Collins was my first ever crush. If you know, you know. And Roger from Rent is on Aida. I like Aida a lot. And Roger is not my favorite Broadway actor. I forget his name at the moment, but I do like him. I think we should do some Ask Me Anything jewelry questions, Melanie.
Okay, yeah, we still have some time. Before we do that, the band. I could leave it as is. It's a 1.5 band. It's thick enough. I think it would be a perfectly fine band with this. Or we could try wide. So I'm just gonna drag this and show you. Wide would give us we have a ring that has a wide band and has like we've done a few bands. like
Yeah.
this, actually. Some of our cluster pieces recently, a couple of them had that wide band, have had it. That would be that perspective. Again, this will be a whole built up basket. Do we like a wider or delicate band? The delicate just means it disappears. You won't really notice it. If we did the wide band, we would probably want to continue some diamond sound band just so that like it's not just so that it's in line with the intention of the greater design. So
Yeah.
do we
Ooh.
want wide band or thin band? I'm gonna do undo again. Okay, thin band, simple. We'll add the big gallery basket. Be happy with our choices. Wide band, we again add all of our like under structure, and then I would add some diamonds to the band that probably brought out some of our scatter.
I like them both so much. All right, you guys, oh, tapered. Would tapered be an option?
Taper would be an option. I think it would be on par as far as the like design idea of the thinner one. The taper, I don't know if you won't really be able to see it. I don't know if it will add enough of a design element for us to change it. I think instead I would rather, when I add the rails later, play more with like a cathedral type look under here. Versus tapering the band. Because that's like, again, like that's a design decision. That means it's complicates things. So it means other things we want to pull back. So I think we'll stick with the simple wider or skinny.
Okay. I
And then
believe
somebody
it's
was
the
saying maybe,
most.
you guys want to see it sort of in between?
Yeah, like a 2 or 3. How wide was that wide option that you
I think
showed
it was in the
earlier?
4s. I just randomly dragged it till it looked good. This is 2.5. It is looking really weird from the side. Do not judge this. It's going to be elegant.
Yeah,
It will have.
It's not just
people
like a ring
dimension.
pop.
Yeah, it will be really, like, I love the heavy wire gallery look
Yeah.
so much, and it will have all that. Yeah, I could build that really quick while we're chatting if we want to do the Ask Me Anything type
Maybe.
question stuff.
Okay, so here's what I need you to do.
Yeah.
Most votes are for thin right now, but we're gonna wait. Melanie's gonna build those gallery rail not gallery rail, basket.
Yeah, the basket
detailing.
wires, yeah.
Yeah, and then we can see what it looks like. Keep voting thin versus wide, or if you want to wait till she's done this, that's fine too. I'm gonna pull another gift card winner. And then I also want you guys in comments if there's like a jewelry question. Last week we talked about 14 karat white gold versus platinum. We talked about a couple of different things. So if there's anything that you're like, I just really want to know what Melanie thinks about that, or if there's a hot take you want to know.
Throw us a curveball. I'm always game.
We
I
love
know
a
secrets,
curveball.
people. I got no secrets.
All right, I'm gonna pull a winner, but we also had some people joining late, and I made an offhanded comment about no more TMM, so I think we need to explain that again.
Oh, good idea.
Essentially, my friends, sorry to jar you that way. We are putting TMM on pause. This is gonna be our last one for the season, and the reason that that is happening in July is because our preparation for our season of giving, which kicks off with Bridal Week in October, and runs through the end of the year, we do a bunch of shenanigans or kerfuffles, as we've decided this week is what they're going to be called. We do a ton of giveaways and events and design with me stuff on Instagram stories. This is not goodbye forever. It's just goodbye for now so that our team, both our like marketing team who does all of the excitement building and helps us get the information out there, and most importantly, our bench team has time to actually create pieces that you can purchase during the season of giving or that we can give away. So we've got to stop the razzle dazzle just for a little while so that we could focus on the nuts and bolts of getting ready for the season. And there's only so many hours in a week. So we want to make sure that our team has the energy and stamina to be able to make all of that happen before October. So that's why this is our last TMM for a little while.
And we're saying last of the season because the next season is the season of giving where there is more kerfuffle than the TMM could ever bring.
That's right.
And then when we hit the cold weather again and it's rainy and it's roughy outside and we just want a little bit of happiness, we're probably gonna be like, hey, guess what? We're gonna do this again because it was really fun. Because in the first half of the year, I like to try to push like design outside of the box. I like to do the creative piece. It's a really good time to do it for the bench has a little bit more time to do product development. We actually get a lot of our more unique like custom requests during that season because like we don't do a lot of unique kind of stuff like that during the busiest season in Q4. So it's just like a good time for creativity. Whereas Q4, the Christmas season, basically bridal week all the way through year end, is really about like it is about the boring nuts and bolts of business. It is about inventory
Yeah.
planning. It's about
Yeah.
looking at the data. It's about letting the jewelers make back stock of pieces that we know people will want to order, you know, that kind of thing.
It's so boring, you guys. You don't want to be here for that.
And if I'm
Um,
gonna sit there and source diamonds for like 3 days straight, I don't know how. So I don't know. Is this an ADD thing, Katie? I like to get on a topic and stay on it for as long as it takes. And I don't like to deviate from whatever my own personal interest is in that moment. And when I have to deviate and stop so for instance, if I have to stop this creativity and move on to something else, I'm visibly furious in that
You're,
whatever this thing.
yes, yes.
Is that
yes.
anything? Because
Absolutely.
whatever the
So
hell
you
that problem is.
hyper fixate on an
Big time.
interest.
But
There
it's
is
also like my
absolutely
most excellent work when I'm in that place.
yes. Yes.
So I don't
And
want
if you
to
have to force yourself to get into that place, it doesn't work. It has to
Never.
be like a natural desire because it's a dopamine thing. And so whatever
Okay.
your focus is going to give you dopamine while you work on it, which is going to
Yes.
fuel your creativity and all of those things and make you feel good. And then if
Yes.
somebody
And
says,
wait,
hey,
yeah.
like if your computer stopped working right now, you would be absolutely furious because it means you can't get that fix that you need to do and that satisfaction
To
of this is
finish
my
and finishing it. So
Yes.
it would ruin my day if my computer
Yes.
just right now restarted on me while I'm
Yeah.
in the middle of like this cool thought and excited
Yeah.
about this.
Yeah. And actually, I've noticed, so I'm deeply like that, like even to the point of it's not even a hyperfixation. It's just like I'm doing the dishes. And if somebody comes up
Wait,
and
yes,
like interrupts me,
often.
it's like, no, I have to finish this first. Like
And
I
it
am
gives you
in
that like
dishes mode.
feeling.
Especially
right?
something like that I don't always like want to do. It's just like I've actually had the motivation to do it. I have to finish it. And if you come up and hug me
Yes.
right now, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be mad at you.
Yeah, I
Um,
have like I'm sure you do too. By this point, we've all figured out how to kind of gamify things that you don't necessarily want to do. And so if
yes.
I'm doing the dishes, I'm like, so wait, you start. What's your game when you do the dishes? Do you have a game? Do you like race
Um,
the clock or you know what I mean? Or do you
sometimes
just
it's like
fucking grit and go?
yeah, sometimes it's like, okay, there's a commercial on, I'm gonna go do as much as I possibly can, and then, but then I never come back. So it's not really like it's like a game to get myself going. But I want to know your game because it
Oh,
sounds
it's
like you're
like
getting
so
into it.
silly, but every time I do the dishes and the sink has like enough of them, I challenge myself in my I've never said this out loud. This is so weird. This is how I live. I challenge myself to only open one tray once. So I either get
Get
to
all
start at
of
the
the
bottom
cups
or
in.
the top. And if I have to go backtrack to one like level because I missed one, then I like lost the game. So I get like
Okay,
really
I'm gonna
weirdly
do
like
that now. I
excited.
love
And then
that
so
idea.
you go, all right, is it easier? Do I have to touch the dishes less if I just do all the silverware first? But that gets you because you lose one at the bottom. But if you start with the
Or
pot,
in a
you're
bowl.
dumping everything out of the pot to put that in first. So you gotta like, but then
That's true.
sometimes I'm like, start in the middle, get the medium stuff out because I can see it all on the ground. Like
Yes.
it's a whole thing.
I tend to start with the bottom shelf and I do like plates and then the back is big stuff. And I do try to see if I can get the entire amount into one load. And I get real mad if there's not enough, like if there's not enough space for that one load. Cause
Yes,
six
sure.
people, we have a lot of dishes in this household. It's really freaking
Honestly,
annoying.
I don't know about you, but like during COVID, I stopped the disposable dish type of stuff just because like you couldn't get it. It was heavy to get home. It's hard to get it, whatever. And so now we really, even the kids, I'm like, just use my stuff. Like you're using
Yeah.
you're using the normal stuff, the normal forks, whatever.
Absolutely.
We need less stuff in our house. And so the dishes are an immense undertaking.
So much.
But I do think it's better than the trash being the undertaking, which is
Oh,
stinky
yeah.
and nasty. I would far prefer this problem than that. But it's still
Yeah.
like when you eat multiple meals in a day and you're working and you run down to grab lunch and you go back up, you don't even wipe like the counter down.
Yes.
At the end of the day, it's like, oh God,
Yes.
oh God, I gotta do this.
And the older I get, the more important it is to me to like go to bed with dishes done. I just hate
Yeah,
waking up
it
to
really
them.
makes a difference. I hate it, but it does. It makes a world of difference.
By the way,
Yeah.
Samantha B, you were our winner. I already sent it to you. Congratulations. $100 to Melanie Casey. Okay, we do have some questions. Let's see.
Oh, good.
While you're doing these
Was
rails,
asking
can you?
about, nobody was asking about my dish tactics, huh? Like, that's weird. So surprised you didn't ask about that. And I just forwarded that on my own.
That's funny.
Totally unprompted. Weird.
Okay, if you or anybody on the Melanie Casey staff could take home one piece of jewelry right now from the website, what would it be? Team on Slack, give me your answers for that too. So I want to know.
You guys answered in the comments too.
Yeah, if you could get one thing that's currently on the website, so it can't be this piece right here, but basically anything else. I think maybe vitrine is still my answer. I freaking love that piece. Even the new one. The old one is my favorite, but the new one I also super duper love. Melanie, what's yours?
So obviously this is going to be mine. So this is it. But
Doesn't
you know what I want right now? Tell John. But I have to source the diamond because I'll be very particular. I want a gigantic natural yellow, fancy yellow diamond, maybe a marquee.
Yes. What are you gonna
humongous.
set it in?
Well, but then I also think cushion cut yellow diamonds are much, much easier to source than marquee by like 100 times over. Like I could probably get like a killer deal on a cushion.
Yeah, but the exclusivity of the marquee.
I know, but then it's like yellow, so like no one has that.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, the world is like very anti-yellow right now because trends,
Yeah.
that will change. Don't worry. But like, I've always wanted like a statement yellow diamond engagement ring, and it would have to be that like sweet pale yellow. Like I don't like a dark whatever. But so if it was cushion, it would probably actually just go in our compass setting because like
Yeah.
I
Yes.
Oh, I love that one. But if it was marquee, might be just a bezel.
Like a simple foundation bezel.
Yeah, foundation, but
Yeah.
like maybe with like a cool band, diamonds on the bandy, some kind of whatever. Because I do like
A wide
for the
band
yellow
would be
purple,
really
I would do
cool.
a white diamond accent, so
Yeah.
it makes it look like very much on purpose. But like a humongo marquee in any form.
Yeah.
Because I originally was like, oh, like the half bezel style we've been doing a lot recently would be really cool. But I actually think a yellow diamond is more appropriate for like our fancy stuff,
Yeah.
our like girly, like fancy things. So as to our modern side, I don't know. I just imagine it that way more. But anyway,
Yeah.
maybe I should just do that.
You should. You should.
But I'm doing this. Look at me. Look at me.
No, just tell John it was part of TMN. I'm sorry, John.
Oh,
We just
that's
had
true.
to.
But you know how I am. I'm like, oh, you're gonna make this, and then I'm like, put it in the collection.
Yes.
In the collection. I can't like.
But
Can't do it.
I will make sure that you don't somehow. I don't know how.
Okay.
I'll try.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that I should rock a gigantic yellow diamond at Bridal Week and just surprise everybody. Surprise everybody, no one cares. Surprise myself.
Everybody will want to see it for sure.
Everyone would be like, "Ooh, I'm so surprised." What?
Shocking.
Shock.
Okay, Paige is saying, I want my engagement ring reset so bad it hurts, but it's bezel set. Will unsetting my blue sapphire from the white gold bezel have the potential to wreck my stone?
I love that question. We can talk
Great
about this. So you destroy the bezel or you destroy the stone. You can't keep both. Totally fine though. The way the bench was so what your risk is if your sapphire is bezel set, you have a couple risks that possibly if the jeweler didn't set the bezel perfectly when it was originally set, if we don't, you never really know the skill set of the jeweler. It's one of those like hard unknowns just going to a store. If they didn't set it well, there is a possibility of after many years of wear some damage under the bezel. If it wasn't perfectly secure, it could have rubbed away, grinded down an area. The bezel could be hiding a chip on a corner that you'd never know was there by looking at it. So you'd only uncover any potential stone damage after unsetting. And if there was stone damage, maybe it's minimal enough, you wouldn't notice it when reset in a prong setting. Prong setting is much more forgiving. You can rotate the stone so that you avoid any pressure points and things like that. The good news is though, the way that our jewelers remove a stone from a bezel is they use tiny little saw blade. It's an actual saw frame, like a saw, but it's tiny. And they just carefully and saw into the metal. Before they hit the stone, they stop. And then they very carefully start like strategically breaking away that metal using the tools that they have to once they cut into one side, usually depending on the structure of the ring, it can like open up the bezel enough that the stone can just remove safely. If it was like a big heavy signet ring, you'd have to cut in on both sides and open it up from like the shank, like you have a ring and you have to like that, and then the stone just comes flying in and it's fine. The focal stone is the only thing that you would guarantee salvage. If you have baguettes on the side, something like that, that opening and all of the damage of cranking open that setting, put those highly at risk. Certainly can be done in most cases, but like we don't guarantee anything we can't guarantee. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's a big undertaking as far as there is minimal risk that the stone might not be as beautiful at the end as you were when it was first set in that setting, unless it was really done right. And there's not a lot of ways to know that when looking at the piece.
Yeah.
However, we would love to do that project for you. Sapphire is strong enough to handle what we're describing. I wouldn't even try if it was something like an amethyst, or like a either
Emerald,
a softer emerald. I think it would be a mistake.
Yeah.
You just instead want to learn to love the ring you have if it's emerald and it's bezel set, maybe, or you take the risk if you're really passionate. But sapphire is usually like sapphire and diamond are usually a pretty good possible success, like highly likely successful, unless there's a reason otherwise. So
Yeah.
that's my
So,
spiel.
Paige, tell us what we're setting it into for you. What design?
I know what setting would you put it in?
Elidoscope said, back to the ADHD hyperfocus thing. She says it's the closest that she gets to meditation. It's the only time she has a still-ish brain. And absolutely, I feel that. It's like, it really is like the quietest my brain gets. But I will tell you that medication has really helped me with that. Just like feeling more quiet in my brain.
Wondering about that. We hadn't talked about it.
Yeah, it's good. It's really
good. Is it helping?
helpful.
Like, does
Yes.
it only help with like getting things done, or does it help with like the anxiety around getting things done?
It helps with the like constant like my brain without medication is literally never quiet. There's always a billion things. It's a song lyric, it's a list of to-dos, it's a don't forget to do that, it's a I didn't do that all the time. And so it helps quiet that down. It doesn't go away completely, but it helps with that. And then it also really helps me with motivation to do something. Like the actual getting started of it has been a problem. So let's say there's a email thread that I really need to like digest and respond to. Yes. But it's like, it's the digestion of it and then the response to it that I just like, okay, I don't have it in me right now. I'll do it later.
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm on medication, it's like, I'm just going to do that.
Just going to get it done.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to know when I send an email that's real bad? Like it's like half the time it's like racing thoughts. Okay. And it's in an email.
Stream of consciousness.
I go up to the top and I say, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Don't read this. We can call me. And then she always reads it in great detail. And I'm like, okay, thank you, I guess. Because
I can translate it. At this point, we've been working together for 9.5 years. And I just feel like I speak your language now.
You do. Because it's always with an apology. And it's always so many parentheses. And I'm always like, that's not how people should be communicating. It's like, by the way, I did think of this exception, but I know that we, disregard said objection you have to this comment.
But actually, this isn't a problem because
I know what you're thinking. It
always makes sense.
Don't tell me no.
It always makes sense to me. Alice, you can see an archive of TMM after the designs are done. So on our website, if you look for the little badge that says added to the collection, if it's a TMM piece, you'll see there'll be a link in there to the actual live, or not live, but like the finished piece listing. So you can see those on our website for sure. Yeah, there's a section on there called TMM Archives. You can find that. Let's see. Oh yeah, I did pull that gift card. Oh, this is fun. Elidoscope has a vacuuming game. You can't step on any spots that have already been vacuumed, so you have to be strategic about how you map up the floor.
Hold on, wait, that is so good.
Yeah. Like you have to start in one corner probably.
Oh, so she must have like perfect vacuum, like, in the rug when you get like it's all like bush, like it's all like up in the same direction in the whole thing. That's good.
It's like
the only way to live.
Lines. I love it so much.
It's the only way to live is to make things fun when we have to do them. That is not my original thought, by the way. I heard somewhere along the way somebody being like, just make it a game. It's gonna be okay. Like you've got to do the laundry no matter what. So like it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do to make it kind of fun. Because
this is life, people.
Gotta do it.
All right, we have some people's votes for what they want out of the collection right now. Linear ring, or lineage. Tanzanite vitrine. Yes, Cass got that.
Oh,
By the bushel. Oh, throat. That's a OG. Love by the bushel. I have one.
oh, by the bushel.
Dewdrop.
Oh,
Skylight necklace with rose cut. Love it.
Ooh.
2.5 to 3 carat oval even fall. Love the specificity. Let's see. Balladeer. Yes. Love Balladeer in all of its iterations. More necklaces with larger gems surrounded by diamonds. Love it. We don't have a name for this one yet. We're gonna name it soon. Ooh.
The basket is adorable, but I think that we actually have more room under here for just a little bit more of something. So I'm thinking like either I do more, I don't know. It's looking a little skinny. I need actually, maybe it's just they're too skinny. Never mind. Continue what you're
Okay.
saying.
Elidoscope said, if cost was no object, give me a small stack of Wisp bracelets. Yes.
Oh, ask our girl Devin about that.
Devin. So you guys know Devin Simone, who joins us for Bridal Week. She's going to be here again this year, and she has that going on her wrist right now. It's so
She
beautiful.
is a Wisp bracelet. Guys.
One in each metal. Love it. Do it. Let's see. Halo marquee engagement ring. Yes. A huge yellow diamond. We're all supportive of your yellow diamond dreams.
Guys. Right?
Yeah, do it. Garden ring or infinity. Okay, people are asking if we could do a bracelet with bezel set stones that are not diamonds all the way around. Can you do like a tennis bracelet with a stone set and bezel?
Oh gosh. I mean, you can.
Sure.
Yeah. What's your budget?
Sure.
I'm a bracelet gal, but there are limits to what I'm allowed to dream up in that way.
Yeah. Okay, we've got an answer from
Yes.
Paige on, she's the one who has the bezel set sapphire.
Oh, yeah.
It's a 1.7-ish carat emerald cut blue sapphire. She wants to have it put in even fall. Beautiful. Let's do it.
I would love to do that project for you. You let us
Yes.
know. You let us know when you are ready. 'Cause
Okay.
yes.
Christy Kay is working with our team right now on an heirloom redesign. Tell us what you're doing. It's very fun.
Yeah, tell us. I probably have seen it already come across if it's actively being worked on, but
Oh my
which
gosh,
one
this
is
is
yours?
really fun. Cass just said, can the TMM archives be a coloring book? How fun would that be to take the watercolors before the color is added and turn them into a coloring book? That'd be
You
really
know
fun.
what's weird? I've had like paint by number of our stones as like a fun little something on my list of like someday ideas for such a long time.
Yes,
You can, like,
forever.
I know, because I just think it would be so fun to be like paint by number your ring. You had,
Yes,
like,
and like
like,
each facet could be like a slightly different, like bluer
like the
or
different blues and
grayer.
grays and stuff. I know.
Yeah. All right, guys, we are 3 minutes away from the email that goes out for RSVPs live for Bridal Week. So, which means we should probably be almost done here, but this
Okay.
is our last one. So I'm fine to stay a little bit later. Yeah. Okay. So everybody
Design is done.
be ready. It's going to be on our website. There's a Bridal Week link as well, but the easiest access to it's going to be in your email that you get. We are very, very close, my friends. And once you do that, tell us if we're still here. I want you to tell us when you get your RSVP slots. Tell us what time we're going to expect you.
Oh, want to stay on an extra 10 minutes and let people?
Yeah, I do
tell us?
actually.
Okay,
I
we're
do.
doing that.
I do.
We're doing that.
Let's see.
Sorry, I just pulled up my downloads folder and I saw this gem from before we logged on today. I'm gonna share it. Katie was frozen like this.
Oh God!
And
I thought you were a gemstone. I thought you were gonna pull up a gemstone, Melanie. Look at
They're
that.
not. Surely not. Katie
Here's
was
what
frozen
happened.
like this
We were getting
for
ready,
a
and I
very
realized I
long
didn't
time.
put do not disturb on my phone, so I was trying to figure out how to do it from here. And it's not. Why are you zooming so much? Oh my God!
This is pretty
Yeah.
good hot resolution. I'm impressed.
This
She
is
was
my new profile photo.
inquisitive and judgy. This was the face. What do you mean we're doing XYZ?
This is our last
marketing thing? What?
Oh my God. Okay. Thank you for that, by the way. I'm
You're
so glad that's on the internet forever.
welcome.
Everybody wants a rainbow tennis bracelet.
Oh my God. Really?
Mhm.
Sweet.
Mhm.
Rainbow is tough with gemstones, but like my tower is like, if you're gonna be able, if anyone can do rainbow, it's like
Yeah.
this gal.
Gal. Yeah,
Oh,
because I feel like there's an ick
yes,
with
this.
rainbow a little bit.
Wait, you know what we
Um,
didn't talk about? And we
what?
still have a few minutes while people, guys, it's okay to leave and come back for your RSVPs. Do not wait. By the way.
Or open a new tab.
Oh yeah, open a new tab. So the sweeping moon ring that we designed forever ago on the TMM is finally off the bench, and this beauty took us, I think, 3 renditions to get fully able to be sold. We had to unset it, I think, 2 times. I think it was 2. Fully
Yeah.
set and then unset because
Yeah.
we did not think that the like I know what it was. I was like, I don't remember why, because it's nice and heavy. It wasn't structured. Oh, it's because the focal sapphire has a slightly off center like faceting on the bottom. So every time it was set in our half bezel as our focal stone, it looked like it was like twisted. And there was
Wonky.
no way to avoid it because the shape of the sapphire. So we changed that to prongs and remade this piece. And because we tried the half bezel twice, because that was like the core of the
Yeah.
initial design idea. And I love it. And it's gorgeous. And I'm gonna show you guys right now. Okay, ready? So
Oh wow.
it has striations in the stone. It's this really cool green sapphire. And then it has our natural half moon diamond sides. And then diamonds. Wait, I'll turn it this way. I think you can see
Wait,
better.
now that's the one that I want on our
I
website.
know.
Right?
Diamonds in the band, and then all of the hidden baskety stuff here.
Wow, that's so pretty. And you
It's
guys, this
so
is a
good.
perfect
And I'll
example of
open there.
why we sadly need to stop TMM is because it took us 3 tries to get this right. That's so much bench time for the product development. So that's why.
So much bench time. But now and the half moons on the sides are half bezel, which is just like a little shiny bit of gold. It's really pretty. This drops, I think, this Friday.
Is it this Friday? Let me check.
I think this Friday's drop is like a big old special.
Yeah, that's this Friday.
A
Ooh,
really
this
good
Friday
one.
is a really good drop,
Yeah,
you guys. So
like crazy.
for those of you who don't know, every Friday at 10 a.m., 10 a.m. is kind of like our time here. Fridays at 10 a.m. on MelanieCasey.com, there are new designs that we drop every single Friday. And you'll get a preview of it in your email. And you can kind of like plan what you're going to purchase based on that. Oh yeah, make yourself bigger. The emails are going out. It's sort of like our email system sort of like sends it out in order. Sometimes it takes a little while depending on where you are on the list. Let's see.
This drops
What's going
Friday.
on?
This was a TMM design. This is called Sweeping Moon. We must have been talking about space that week. Can't remember because it was a while ago.
Oh, maybe that was that terrifying conversation about deep space.
The unknown.
I love it. Okay, Laura's saying, will there likely be more of the TMM designs made and available for Bridal Week? I don't
Depends.
know.
It depends. Like this one is a one of a kind, and if it's still here, amazing. Maybe give us an example of one that you're like, are you thinking like
Yeah,
there's a
tell us.
ring we designed? Are we gonna have that available? Or yeah, obviously if something has a one of a kind focal stone, like we have no guarantees, and half the time I don't even know when we're releasing them when we design them on here. Basically it's one of those things like we'll do our best, but the bench is out tonight. So if it doesn't drop ahead of the Bridal Week event, then it is going to be like it will just be impossible. And
some of them
as
are
you guys
stone
know,
limitations too.
a
So
lot of I do use some really crazy stones on this because it's so fun and we're here. You guys can see the journey, but if that really limits like what we can make of the piece, obviously. So we'll try. It's always like we'll try our best. And if somebody like enough people are deeply obsessed with a particular design, we do really try to at least bring that back at some point, and even like in a limited capacity. Like whenever we can. Example was like Northern Lights, like and that we didn't even close to have enough of them. It's just stone limitations. But I think there might be a chance that we're trying to source more of a couple stones to be able to do another release of those. But that's not going to be for a while because stone cutting and stone sourcing is like it can take like for underwater garden to get that back into the collection because years because
That
the color
was-
was never right. They would send us a batch of custom cut stones and one vendor, and it would be olive green instead of that sweet blue green. And then we'd go somewhere else and be like, all right, you say you can claim it. The sample you sent me is perfect.
Yeah.
And they'd do it, and let's say the stones would be a little too big or too small. And that doesn't work either because the design is established and it has rules, you know? So anyway,
Yeah.
all that to say, it's always hit or miss. But if enough people scream it loud enough, we at least try to listen.
We
You know?
we do listen, we take wait lists, we do all of the things. So like if you email in and say, I really want this piece, you should know that that goes on a list that gets sent to us and we try to make those happen when there's a lot of demand for it. Okay, if your email hasn't hit you yet, mine hasn't hit me yet either. It is coming. Our email
It
system
takes
is
a
saying
bit.
this sent. Yeah, I know. Northern Lights is just the one, the white whale. Okay, if you go through the in studio page on our website, the bridal week landing page will get you there. So on our website, you're going to go to insiders and then you're going to go to bridal week sort of towards the bottom, and then you'll be able to see the RSVP. Kristen, can you pin that link in comments for people? Because if your email's a little bit delayed, sometimes it
Yeah, they
depends on your
don't always send right out at the same time because
Yes.
like the email system we use, I think it would like it's potential risk of spam. I think if you just like
Yes.
hit everybody's inbox all at once, and we reserve that for like once a year when we have a big sale. You know,
Yeah.
we're like it's worth it, just go. But
Yeah.
the rest of the year
Um,
we're like we'll follow the rules.
Thank you.
Oh,
Kristen has
thank
the
you for
link for
pinning.
you.
You can just click right there and book your slot. Now we are in Andover, Massachusetts. The Bridal Week kickoff early access day that you'd be RSVPing for. It's for the in-person event. Do not RSVP if you are not planning on coming in person. The virtual version will be for everybody. You do not have to RSVP to the virtual shenanigans kerfuffle. The whole event will be with you here on the internet. It's just that in-person preview day where before the event virtually goes live, we let people that are here in person have access first. So the RSVP lets you get in right away on time, no waiting. It lets us kind of keep track of a head count a bit. The last few years we have not had to turn anyone away for like overcapacity, but I do think as the years go by, there might be more of a challenge for walk-ins.
Fire
I
codes
don't
are a
check this this
thing
year,
that
but
it's annoying, but we have to make
I
sure
don't know.
that's safe. But I'm glad that you mentioned that
keeps
because
people
we
in.
do have walk-ins. So a
Yes,
lot of
we do.
people who decide last minute that they can come, or especially if you're local and you're like, hey, I'm gonna leave work a couple hours early that day and come. You can be a walk-in. You won't get swag. But you'll have to wait for like some people to go in for that time slot, but you absolutely can show up day of, no problem.
Absolutely.
Yay,
Yeah.
Julia got a noon slot. Yay, can't wait to see you there,
Yay.
Julia. Also, hot tip, if you're not sure what time of day you want to come, I recommend coming at noon. And the reason for that is if you have a one-of-a-kind piece that you are 100% wanting to purchase in the studio that day, it very well could be gone by the time you get there at 6. And so you just have to be willing to take that risk. If there's nothing that you're like dying to have, or if you want something made to order that you're going to order at the discount that
Then you're
day,
good.
absolutely fine to come whenever.
Yes.
The last slot is my favorite slot because all of us are a little bit loosey goosey by then, and it's like a party.
We have had a day by then.
We've had a day, and we'll probably be sipping champagne by that time. So
Yes. Yes.
you know.
Always.
Oh yay! Julia's mom and sister-in-law are coming with her. That's very
Awesome.
exciting.
If you have multiple people and you're obviously the ladies will all want our swag bags. So each of you put your own RSVP in now since you're so early, because it means that each of the people joining in your group will each get their full swag. And trust me, you want that.
Yeah.
Trust me. And then everybody should join the Facebook community group that's in your party because you get extra things. You're extra simple. You're in the DD.
We have a little special gift for our DD friends. And it's not the same as last year.
It's always different, guys. I don't like to be predictable, and it's because I get bored too easily. By being honest, It's not smart business. It is
Yeah.
just straight up ADD.
And that's okay. We don't care about smart
That's
business here.
okay. That,
Yay,
anybody that
Laura
looks at
and
us
her
and goes,
wife.
"Oh, good idea," it's like it wasn't.
No,
It was not a good idea.
it's just straight up
It's a
luck.
terrible idea, in fact, and just no one stopped us. and said,
Yes.
I
Laura
say us
and
because you know what, Katie,
Sandra,
it's
her
just your
wife.
fault.
Wait,
You should see what our marketing team suggests on the regular.
yeah, it's not just us. Laura and Sandra, wait, Laura, will you tell me if it's Sandra or Sandra? Because I want to make sure I say it right. Are here for the newsletter. Paige is coming at noon. That's so exciting. This is gonna be so fun. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
You guys, when you see me and you're like a frequent flyer that I clearly know who you are on here and meet us, just be like, I'm Paige from
Yes.
the TMM and from the DD and like from like we've chatted and I'll be like, amazing. Now I
Yes.
have like some rooting in who you are. Because actually like we have like our team's family members may come and like, you know, like clients that have a history with us in some other way. Like I will know who you are if you tell me who you are. So just do
Yes.
that. Definitely
Please.
do that. Katie, same, right? Or-
Yes, please. Yes,
Because
please.
we want to remember, like, oh my God, we've been talking online for years.
Yeah,
And I get
and
to
if
meet
you're in
you.
the DD, I'll know what your hands look like if you've shown stack photos, but I won't know what your face looks like. Oh, that's funny. Okay, yes. Kristen, can you post the link again? Elise, I think it is pinned. You're on YouTube. Yeah, I think it's pinned. But yeah, do that, do the link because you gotta come. Sandra, like sand at the beach. Got it. Thank you, Laura. Julia, please wear a kerfuffle skirt. Shirt. I don't know what it is, and I thought it said skirt. Both could be true.
And both.
Do it.
Do both.
Do it. Oh, we did have some questions about dress code
Oh.
recently. There is no
let me
dress
be
code.
clear. None. Yes.
I told Laura already that Melanie will be the
I
most
just like to dress up. I
dressed
like
up.
to dress
It's just an excuse to do so.
super clear. You can wear sweatpants. You literally
Yes.
can crawl in here in a bathing suit and we will embrace you.
Or
we
you can wear a
actually are not
bridesmaid's
judgy
dress.
about that at all. What'd you say?
No, like wear a
Wear
bridesmaid's
a
dress. Wear
bridesmaid's
whatever
dress,
you want.
yes.
I would say the most people are in between like jeans and cocktail dress. Like that's sort of like where most people are, but you can wear absolutely whatever you want. There's no
Well, I
rules.
think that if you're coming to shop for your engagement ring and you're with your partner and like you're here for like a special time, you're more likely to be like, okay, I'm gonna like have my nails painted, I'm gonna do my hair, because there might be pictures. Like
Yeah.
that's I think why we have any percentage of people at all that are like put together.
Yeah, it's an
But it
event.
is certainly not a code. It is certainly not a rule. It is just you come how you're also you're on your feet a lot, so make sure your shoes are appropriate for
Please
standing
do.
the entire time. I will ignore my own. I just won't be able to walk by the end of that. I don't care. It's fine. It's my
I had a
choice.
thought the other day that if I start wearing heels now, I might be able to wear them
Practice.
to the week. But I usually wear flats because we're just running around like crazy. Yeah, bring sweats for after, absolutely. Or like bring your
run around
like dress
so
up.
hard.
If you've got a
It's not-
bathroom, you can change into sweats while you're there. You guys know that I'm always in sweatpants on these things. Always. So yes, you can wear whatever
Yeah.
you want. Yay, Cass is in for
I hope my phone is
noon.
charging right now. 'Cause it's giving.
Cass, did you get Esme her own RSVP so that she can get swag? Please do that.
You guys, there's a real chance my phone is dying, even though my phone is plugged in.
We believe in
Oh
you.
yeah, do that. Definitely.
Oh yes.
Right, well,
H
I don't
Mayor,
know
you
if
do
my,
not have to be a bride.
phone is
Again,
battery's
bridal
gonna
week.
survive, even though I just plugged it in. It's fine.
I think you're
If I disappear, that's fine. Not at all.
Age says, I'm not a bride, but I love your jewelry and I visited your studio, so I'm coming. Yes, it's not just for brides, it's for everybody. We call it bridal week because it's the only time that our bridal collection is on sale or incentive. But it really is for everybody. I'm not a bride either, but I go.
But I pretend. I play one on
Brittany.
TV, yeah.
I play one on YouTube.
Because I'm redesigning my own engagement ring every 6 months in my
That's
head.
right.
So I
Yellow
might as well be a
diamonds
bride.
coming up. Yeah, we have a place to store your change of clothes bag. Melanie's office is what that's
Yeah,
called.
literally. It's just, it's just our office, guys. So like we're flexible. We're very
Yeah.
flexible. And everybody's
guys-
so nice that comes to this too. So it's not like weird. Like you're not gonna be like, Elaine, interrupting.
Yeah.
Pick a room, put your stuff
Oh,
in
I
there.
wish it
Go in
was
the corner.
tomorrow. I'm ready for it to be here. I want it to happen.
It is. It feels both very far away, but business wise, it feels like it's looming.
Yeah, it does. That's why. That's why we need the time, my friends.
Sure.
This piece is looking so beautiful. Reminder, everybody, this is what we're working on for today. This is our last TMM for the moment. But this one will still go up at 5 p.m. today, 15% off. As usual, you'll see a watercolor image with whatever the final design is that Melanie will probably tweak throughout the afternoon until it's
As
ready.
I haven't stopped, even though I technically could stop for the purposes of this. I'm like, well, we still have more work to do.
There's still more to do.
But
So yes, and you'll be twinning with Melanie because she's going to set her Africa stone in this design as well. And it's really, really cool. It's so different and I love it a lot.
it's gonna be
Um,
really incredible in like this is one of those you do need the vision. You gotta like trust the process just because it's complicated, but the levels and all of that, it's just what we like around here, you know? There will not it will be positive surprises only with this one. You guys are gonna be
yeah, we don't do
when it
some.
comes out, you're gonna be like, oh my god.
This is sweet. Whitney said the first Bridal Week event was the weekend before her wedding, and now it's her anniversary trip of the year. I love that.
Yay!
Can't wait to see you again. Let's see.
That's awesome.
All right, Elise got a noon slot. Make sure,
Good
did Kelly get
girl.
one too? Kelly, if you're here, did you get one? Let's see. Oh, I know. It is so hard to come when it's not a holiday weekend. Maybe some
know.
year that will work out. I would love for that.
But
to
don't
happen.
forget, so we are we're moms, we're dads, we're like the whole
Yeah.
family thing, and we have a lot of our team flies here for this. So we try really hard to respect like the very important for anybody with like young kids, Halloween, like it's so
Yeah.
important to be home during that. So we try really hard not to actually put it on a popular like vacation day, that kind of thing. Because you know, flying here for work, you want to not miss out on like other life, you know?
Yes. Oh my gosh, I love this. Kaleidoscope said fancy boy, which I think is your son, right? Said wow with his eyebrows up to his hairline when I showed him this ring. We have fancy boy's stamp of approval.
Ah,
Love it. Oh my gosh, Esme's BFF is going to be meeting them there. That is
you're
so exciting.
kidding. Oh, this is exciting. They're getting swag.
Yay. Yes, H. Meyer says her son who loves our jewelry is also coming, not just for women. No, bring
No,
your
it's
men.
not just for women. 100%.
And actually,
Told you
the
I'm
men's band,
expanding the stuff for the boys.
yeah. And already the men's band case was one of the most popular last year. And so
Yes,
we're
it
going to
was.
make some room for whatever you design
The men
next.
do need to be able to shop too and enjoy themselves too.
Absolutely. And we've got champagne and
Yeah.
comfortable chairs if they get bored.
Yes. Yes.
Elise, I don't think you can use the same email for your kid. Do you have another, like a work email?
Like maybe like
or
a partner
make
or
one?
family or like
Yeah.
or like a
Grab
email or
another
something.
email. Just like make an email for this. Doesn't matter. My son is a jewelry kid too. We went to the Renaissance Festival this weekend. He was looking at some rings with me and asked the
I've
jeweler.
never met anybody
"Is
that doesn't
Alexis
have more
Lizzie?"
than one email address. So.
Yeah, you can do it. I love that your kid loves jewelry too. My son, my third kid, Sam, is a July birthday, and so he loves rubies. He loves my ring. I think this is going to him when I die.
Don't
Oh
die
my
too
gosh.
soon, but I do love the plan.
Not planning on it.
Morbid, adorable.
How sweetly horrifying.
How horrible.
I told you I'm planning my estate sale now. This place
I
is
mean,
gonna
you're
be
the only one
booming.
that can do that for you. You are the only. You know.
That's funny. When are the men's bands gonna happen? Because Sandra wants something new and fun in the men's bands.
Amazing.
Which are
Oh,
unisex.
God knows. I have really only 2 files, and it's not a collection if it's only like 2 files. And the files are still TBD.
Yeah.
Need to get some more inspiration and like, so who knows? I'm hoping at least a few are launched before the bridal week event, because obviously that's when we want to have like anything we're launching that's kind of important for the year, by then is usually ideal, but it really depends when I can carve out the many hours. That's when that's going to take me. It's a bit of a battle, you know. Can't just add scatter diamonds and call it good.
Yeah.
And that's really how I get out of the pain of not having an idea of what to do next.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anytime you see scatter diamonds, no, it's just
Throw
me
some diamonds
being
on.
like, I got to be done with this. I can't think about this anymore.
Yeah.
Scatter
It's
diamonds.
put a bird on it from Portlandia, but it's diamonds for Melanie. Okay, this is gonna be so fun. Okay, who else? We have a lot of people at noon. This is gonna be great. I'm glad you guys
Awesome.
are getting in early. Oh my gosh, on page the original butt munch. Remember butt munch? Please have a name tag that just says butt munch
Oh,
at
please
Bridal
do.
Week.
Self
then
name tag, like you're bringing
Yeah,
it
just
around
bring
and
it.
making your own,
Yeah.
and you're just walking around with that, and just
Yeah.
we'll all know exactly what that is.
Laura, if you're gonna pick up her band at Bridal Week, do it soonish. I would say, depending on the procession with Blue Diamonds, I would do early August, to be safe. End of July, if you want to be super safe. I just don't want to like run out of time, then it's not ready when you get there.
Oh, I know. And we do have to occasionally like lock down. We have to change production times and things like that without really notice during that time of the season. It's just shit happens, you know?
Yep. Oh, speaking of, let's also tip for Bridal Week. If you can't join us in person and you're gonna purchase things or you're going to purchase things throughout the virtual week, there will come a point sometime in the middle of Bridal Week, which starts October 17th for the virtual sale, that we have to stop offering the sale price on made to order pieces
Like
because
wedding
we
bands
have
always fall into that.
this
It happens
whole
pretty
like
quick last year.
system of how many pieces can each jeweler handle for each day, and we don't force them to do overtime over the holidays. A lot of them volunteer too, which is wonderful.
Yeah.
But we're not the type of jewelry company that's just like churn them out. Your lives don't matter in December. So we do have a very set limit of pieces that we can make, and historically we have hit that limit midway through Bridal Week, which means you can still order a piece, you just won't get it in time for Christmas, which a lot of people are, wanting it by the end of the year or they have a deadline or anything like that. So if you're shopping virtually during Bridal Week, make sure that you do it on the early side of the week.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, Kaleidoscope. Yes. Her son just said, did they say butt munch? Butts aren't for munching. You're right.
You
That
were
was a silly thing
small
for me to
little
say.
one in the 90s. It was a thing
Yes.
back then.
Yeah, it was an insult, but you shouldn't say it at school.
I'm really excited to go home and tell my daughter that one. She was asking what kind of things, like 6, 7, like what was our version of that, and I like couldn't think of good ones. Butt munch is it.
Butt munch is good. All that in a bag of chips is one
Oh,
of my
that was
favorites.
so good. That's so good.
Mm-hmm. We had some weird slang too. This generation thinks they made up the weird slang. Not so.
Mad, fat, why?
Fat with a PH. Yeah.
Terrible.
Mhm.
Just the
Oh,
worst.
remember we used to call things random when we meant we hated
Oh,
that and it was awful?
Pretty
Like,
sure
oh my
I only
gosh,
stopped saying that within the last like year.
you're so random.
You're so random. But it was such a mean girl. I didn't do it this way, but it was such a mean girl thing. Like, you're
That's
so random.
so random. Or calling people a spaz.
Oh, that's not acceptable.
Or hyper. They called people hyper just like out of nowhere, even if they weren't actually hyper. They're probably me, unmedicated.
Yeah, that was totally another bullying thing.
Yes. Loser was one. Oh, wannabe. Yes. I blame the Spice Girls for wannabe.
They meant it nicely.
Yeah, that's true. Yes, you instigated a 6-7 in Kaleidoscope's household.
Oh, he heard it. Sorry, you got it. I know I'm late to the game on that. I think it's adorable. When my tiny little guy gets so excited when he catches those two numbers together out in the universe. I'm like, it's so cute.
It's so cute, actually. We have 6 spots left for the noon time slot, my friends. So if you are even maybe going to, I'd like you to do that now. Cute. All right. This piece looks so pretty. We
I
need a
love
good
it.
name.
I love it. I love her. I
You have to
love
wear
her.
it to Bridal Week, Melanie, if it's made by them.
Oh, of course.
And your
I'm going to
yellow
tell the team
diamond.
that they can like take their time making it for obvious reasons. And it feels to the rest of you like, what do you mean? It would be anything you design now would be done in October. No, sir.
No. The
Maybe
like the
maybe
production
next year.
time on the website does not equal the Bridal Week production time at the bench.
Correct.
Yeah.
The Melanie Got Creative production time, yeah, that's a lot longer
That's a
than a
different
published
timeline.
turnaround time.
Yes.
Are there any other kind of ask me anything type questions
Oh, yeah.
or anything like that?
We're here. We're never
Yes,
going to
we
be
will.
here again. I'm just kidding. We will come back at some point. Though.
We will very, very clearly come back.
Yes.
Very much.
We can't quit you.
Can't. Mm-mm.
Only two, okay, one spot left for noon, my friends. Get it, get it, get it. Shoot. Laura, just take us with you while you eat lunch. There's a solution.
Yeah.
I'm getting hungry too. But tell us, okay, what other things do you want to know Melanie's opinion on for jewelry or non-jewelry related items? Because why not? There are no rules.
I'm finishing.
Okay, real quick, again, I want to summarize, since we are not going to be here on TMM for the coming months, there's a couple ways to stay in touch. The design department is the big one. That's where like we can actually like hang out and chit chat and stuff in the design department. Melanie, starting in October-ish, will kick our social team off of social media and take over. And we all know that crazy things happen. So keep an eye, Instagram stories. Who knows, we might show up back on here. We do not know what's going to happen there. But our email list, you definitely want to make sure that you're on our email list. Our team sends out not only drop announcements, sale announcements, updates on Bridal Week, those kinds of things via email. So you'll want to do that. So make sure that you're in our Facebook group, the design department. You are on our email list and you're following along on social media so that we can stay in touch and keep you up to date. Let me see. Okay, Esme wants to know what metal you're going to set the ring in. And she said, Cass said yellow gold, and Esme said always. She knows you. Yep,
You know
that's
me,
right.
and you are correct.
Yes.
It's just it's my vibe. Goes with the
It's-
skin, the hair. It's a thing.
Ooh,
Yellow
Kaleidoscope has a plant question for you. Yes, she loves plants. Give us the question.
I got answers. I know a few very specific things in the world, and nothing else.
Emmy, this is why we love you. She said, I really liked being able to tell the jewelers to take your time and let other people get their stuff first, as long as I know mine's coming eventually. She is referring to towards the end of the year, we will on our website have an option for you to say, like, I definitely need this piece by Christmas. It's a gift. Totally fine. Do that if you need to. Or,
Yes,
hey,
of
the
course.
jewelers can take their time and I can receive this in January. And it is just such a helpful thing when you guys select that
Huge.
second option.
And I know last year, people had to wait a good amount of time in some cases, especially on anything pre-order. But it was the reason that we were able to keep having fun and doing things through the season.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for all of that like generosity from everybody, which it is generosity, waiting a long time for a piece is extremely generous. But if it wasn't for that, we would have had to stop really the stuff we got to do all the way through the season. So
Yeah.
thank you all.
It really helps. This is a community
Massively.
effort. Elise, we'll get your kid in for the RSVP. Just add them as your +1, and then we'll just make a note that they are an actual RSVP so they can get a swag bag.
Oh, good idea. And we just put it in the account.
Shoot us an email on that, Elise, or no, a DM to Instagram if you can, so that Kristen can see that faster. Okay, Kaleidoscope's plant question. I have a begonia that is a cutting of Albert Einstein's plant. I feel like you told us this last year. Did you?
Wait, I don't. Shut the
Wait, she
absolute
wants to
ass
send
up.
you a cutting.
I would love that. How do you know? Give me the story, because I will
Oh
just
my
trust you on this if there's no
gosh.
story. But I also want to know everything.
She said, I've only shared a cutting once before because it's one of my prized possessions, but then I could be a part of the shop and the party from all the way over in Colorado.
I would label
So
it and
nice.
with my pride. I have a whole plant nursery for baby plants. I am fully set up for cuttings. I
She's
get
the
a
one.
whole ass thing you can't even know. Like everyone that is like the plant people, they get it.
They
But I
know.
got like all the stuff at home. So until it was like healthy, I would not bring. But wait, how do you know that it once was Albert Einstein's begonia?
Like the smartest plant alive. That's so cool. Did you tell us this last year? Maybe in the DD. This I
Oh,
feel like you
maybe that's
told
why I didn't
us.
hear about it. Or if
Um,
I would have remembered this if I heard
I
this
feel
one
like you
myself,
would
like,
have. Don't
years.
send me one. Do not. It will die in my household.
I will pay
But send
for it.
Melanie one.
Okay, how do we get, can you DM us? We'll get your info and we'll send you like a shipping label and then we can do it like an overnight label or something so it won't like die. And then
Yeah,
you
yeah,
just
yeah.
wrap it in a plastic wrap over if you have spag moss or like just a wet paper towel so it doesn't like
Yeah.
croak on the way. But I would be so excited. And I do want to know 100% of the story. Your
Yeah.
grandpa was a math professor. One of his colleagues had a cutting from the original plant, gave one to your uncle, who gave one to you. Oh my God! Where was your sorry? Where was your grandpa? What place was he the professor? What university?
Yeah. That is so cool.
I don't know
Also,
either. And I'm gonna like Google it
we
because this is insane.
she tried to offer it
Oh,
as
you tried to
godfather
offer it
offering
last year to
That
grandmother. You know what's really funny? The best part of this is there's a very real chance I saw that. I was like, like funny joke, but didn't know
didn't
that
know it
this
was
was like
real.
a full blown real thing because it's so wild.
It's
I will cherish this. I promise.
oh my gosh.
I
We
will, I will, I
also
will
figured
cherish it.
out a good way to transport them last year. So at the end of the
Yes.
Bridal Week in
We'll
studio
do it again.
event, we go to Melanie's house because we go live at midnight to launch the sale. So Devin Simone is with us
Just for
and
fun.
Devin and Melanie get online at midnight. So everybody watch the midnight launch party for sure. But in between those times, our team hangs out at Melanie's house and grabs some dinner. But last year, Melanie was with the team in her plant room
It
doing
sucked
cuttings,
last year. I need to fix
and they
that.
put them in the Melanie Casey ultrasonic machines to transport them home. Which is actually quite brilliant. I did
So
not
like
take
my
any because they
couple
were
of plant
bad.
gals that work here,
Yes.
they're
We
both
do have
in our
some
marketing
plants.
team shopper. We're walking around being
Shopper.
like, woo, woo, woo. And I was like chopping them all down. It was really fun. Yeah, we'll
Oh
be
my
doing that. They know this year to come prepared. That's the best part. They had to like bring it home in their suitcase and just hope for the best. But
I
they
don't know
then
what
like
this
the updates,
means.
like they kept that stuff going.
Yeah. I don't know what this
But
means, but do you want her to root it before sending it?
I honestly, you can if we think it's safer. I don't mind taking care of it, but if it's not rooted, it would be more of a little bit more of a rescue when I get it. So maybe just safer if you. So basically, she's saying, should I just she cut a branch off, she sticks it in some water, and on its own, if it's healthy, which I'm sure it is if it's freshly cut, it will start growing roots, and then those roots get transferred to solid soil when I get them, and it is actually just that simple. So one plant can become as
Propagation?
many
Is that the
plants.
word of this?
It sure is.
Propagation.
And it's weirdly like it's easier than it should be. And you're like, why? The problem is the plant is then small. So to get it to be a big plant, like it takes a long time. But that's the only reason that people wouldn't just do that instead of purchasing plants.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It seems intimidating. And
I
begonias are
would,
beautiful.
yes, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Kaleidoscope's grandfather was a math professor at Wabash College in Crawfordshire, Indiana, over by my neck of the woods.
Oh, cool.
Look at that. That's so cool.
I can't believe that. That is so wild. It's such like a random little.
Melanie's more excited
Factoid.
about that than this ring.
What's wrong with me? I just lost my mind.
I
Lost my
love it.
mind. I'm so excited.
Oh yeah,
Anyway,
a
our
nice
ring is
pack.
delightful. I think these rails will be minimal. I thought they would be more visible, but because the head is so big, they're kind of minimal, and I'm digging it.
Okay, you guys have a bridal week update. Noon is full. We are almost half full for the
Wow.
entire event, which is
Wait,
never
what?
happened before. And I feel nervous that people are gonna miss out. So will you please, if you need to like talk to your partner or figure out whatever, do it now. So I don't want to
being a dork. Really, really proud right now. I can't believe that many people are gonna come and visit us in like real life. Oh, like just
us.
first
You
half.
really like us.
Oh, not anymore. Not anymore.
Not after that. That's so exciting. Yay. Yes, please
Incredible.
RSVP so we don't have to miss out on you being there. That's very exciting. Okay, so couple of reminders. I feel like we're wrapping up, yeah?
Yeah, we are.
Um,
This is done.
okay.
Now that we got our RSVP out there, questions have been answered. And you know
Okay.
what? You guys are gonna have more chances to talk to us. We have a whole season coming up. So
Yes.
save your questions.
Yes.
We will be doing things. It just won't be as scheduled.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
this
goodbye
is-
for now on Tuesday mornings. So recap, we're not going to do Tuesday morning meetings from here through the end of the season, just because we need that time to get ready for our big events of the season, which include Bridal Week, which the RSVP for that is now live on our website if you navigate to the Bridal Week page, and it's also in your email. So just click the link, RSVP, come join us for the kickoff event, which is October 16th. Bridal Week itself kicks off at midnight that night and goes through an entire week. And that's our big sale of the season of our core collection. It's the only time that you're going to be able to get a discount on something like a wedding band that's part of our core collection, in-stock engagement rings, actual engagement rings where you do an actual. They're all really actual engagement rings.
Actually,
Choose your diamond engagement rings that are
clearly
made to
not
order.
scripted.
Yes. Will be on incentive. They never are the rest of the year. So it's a big fun event, but we also do a lot of this kind of shenanigan-y, kerfuffle-y stuff on Instagram and other social media stuff. Join our Facebook community group, get on our email list, and this piece itself will be on our website at 5 o'clock with a watercolor. There's only one of them, and you'll be matching Melanie. She's going to have a matching ring with her stone. So if you want this piece, get on at 5 o'clock to order that. What else? What else? What else? Oh, the password for today is kerfuffle, obviously. So that's the password to get access to this piece. We will really miss you guys on Tuesday.
Oh, good
I'm
luck,
kinda
guys.
sad.
Good luck.
We will be missing you on Tuesday mornings. but
I don't know if it's
don't
mine
worry.
and yours, but we're just gonna yeah.
Yeah,
We will miss
you're-
you. And then when we miss you so much, we'll just come back and do it again in the new year.
That's right. That's right.
I think I'm
Thank
cutting
you all
out.
for being here.
It's
You
okay.
are, but it's okay because we're done. Okay. Thank you all. We love you all. We'll see you.
Thank
very
you.
soon.
We will talk to you soon. We will see you soon. Bye, everybody.